we'll get into the recap, I guess, a little bit, and I need to look over my notes because this was like a long week. I don't know. I don't know how it felt for you guys, but it feels like 2 weeks went by.
This week has been a little wacky for me. Things have been going by fast but slow, and I don't know how else to describe it.
You guys, Orosi did the fight. I've made some notes, some calculations in the future. I didn't think it would go that fast. I don't think I calculated strength in damage and to hit. I totally
you were doing +3s for everything because that's my strength mod for everything.
Yeah. I wanted the fight to kind of last a good amount of time because it was just combat. But if we did the straight 1d4, I feel like it would have lasted like a shorter amount of time. But I totally forgot about like strength modifier in damage and attack. But that's
my recommendation, Ryan. Also, like just in the future, would be to like incorporate terrain more into. I mean, you know, so it's not just them standing there just punching each other.
Yeah, throw a chair and a ladder in there.
Dude, TLC match.
Yeah, dude. I think that would be way more interesting. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it much more engaging for the players.
It depends. Rosie's background is... I don't know. I was under the impression it was, like, fair combat. Maybe not exactly hand-to-hand, but, like...
unarmed, like, just...
Yeah.
Whatever you could use.
I mean, I agree for like what they were doing, like an all-out fist fight where they're just kind of like scrapping hard as fuck, and they got it like it's almost like an honorable like
duel
way of like
you're both under the understanding that you're gonna fuck each other up.
Combat is for the clan is more or less just you know, let's keep things, you know, honorable and whatnot, but they're not afraid to get dirty with it either.
But
you know, pocket sand is not out of the question.
Noted, rep for the future.
Yeah, for other fights it would be great.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, like dangerous terrain that we actually have to interact with and other shit.
I'll think about that. After the fight, though, you guys collected some of the gold, and you guys basically left right after that, I'm pretty sure, and took shifts. You rested some 8 hours, I think, after? Damn.
Somewhere around that time period.
Yeah?
You guys rested because the horses had to rest, I think. And traveling, it was, I think, the next day. It was like around dusk, and that's when you guys came upon this campfire.
With everyone being murdered.
Had been murdered. Well, it was a fairly new campfire. It was still like burning coals, so it wasn't completely dead. But this campsite was interesting. There was blood on the ground, and there seemed to be a scuffle of some sort. Upon further investigation, I think Sylvia found the note. Somebody found the note.
I think Orosi found the note.
Yeah.
Orosi found the note. Sylvia was kind of investigating the pile of ashes over there, which I don't know what that would be for that map. That was just kind of like there.
It's like another fire.
Something. But it didn't really appear to be much, or anything of interest anyway. Shortly after somewhat investigating the camp, you guys felt a sudden breeze of air and a few large dragonflies procured in the distance from the night. What happens if okay. How do you want to do? How do you want to roll initiative for your group?
Sure. Initiative for a group.
Yeah. Do you want to take the average?
We just go off of the highest initiative, or do we want to roll them all and take the average?
I need to be put on the battle map first.
Yeah, I'm not on the battle map either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. First things first.
We can take an average, so that way, let's see here.
Yeah.
If we have take an average, that does cause an issue. For that, if we have a larger force, we do need to take our time to respond. But I think that at the same time, it's kind of necessary as well. But no.
And for average, are you saying we all roll and take the average of those rolls?
No,
Yeah.
hell no, hell no. What if you roll max die? That's insane.
So
It's
it
your,
would be modifier. It would be the
yeah, the average of the modifier.
average of the modifier, and then
Average of the
we
modifier,
do one
alright.
roll.
Rap, what's
then.
your modifier?
I think we actually mathed this out, but I don't remember what the result was. I think
It was
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
Was it +2? You guys just want to stick with +2?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I think
I've
we
got
mathed it
+2.
out last time when we were
Sure.
talking about this.
Okay. Who has a +2 modifier?
I do. Hiroshi.
That's right.
Where the hell is initiative? I don't even see it on here.
I'm gonna roll.
On the top right corner of your
Character sheet.
character sheet.
Oh
Somebody rolled a
yeah,
nat
okay.
20.
Mine's also +2.
Somebody rolled a nat 20. Oh, that was the dragonfly.
Oh,
Should I?
fuck.
All right, nobody move. Hold on. I just
Oh.
unpaused the game.
Rap's getting caught.
Lol W Dragonfly.
Okay.
True. True, Nick.
I'm still not loaded.
Yeah, I'm at 99% for the road.
All right.
So-
We'll wait a second.
Not how
Oh,
I
I'm there
loaded
now.
first. What the fuck?
Probably because you
Yo,
No, I'm
preloaded.
loaded.
Hmm.
Okay, boys, so we need to strategize about what we're doing here.
Well, hold on. It's the dragonfly's turn.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't strategize because they're coming up on us and they're about to
Strategize
take
in
you
your
away,
turn.
Rap.
Let me know once everybody's. Is anybody not loaded yet?
I'm loaded.
I'm
I'm
loaded.
not loaded.
I'm loaded.
Rap, you're loaded.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
Okay, so everybody's loaded. All right, cool.
What's up with these fish people?
I mean,
man?
I'm not yet, but
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought you said you were loaded. All right.
should be loading in a
Do-
second. Okay, there we go. I'm
Okay.
loaded.
Sylvia, do fish people drag their feet or do they drag their fins?
They have feet, but it's
Oh.
like webbed.
So, this dragonfly here, as well as this dragonfly here, are going to move. And they are both
Ryan
going to use.
nursing their move speed.
No, they're getting into place to perform a. I wrote down wing flap. Is basically what it is. In which you guys, hold on.
Wing flap.
You flapping it?
He slapped me with the wing flap. Got that wing slap.
Yeah.
You're gonna move here, and this guy is going to do the 20-foot cone.
Oh damn. He got that big ass wing. Oh shit!
I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm all by myself.
Got a caramel long john.
Now,
boys.
these two dragonflies are gonna target Erosi and Iljor, and Carlisle and Sylvia in the respective, on the respective dragonfly. I need all four of you to roll a dexterity save.
One question first, Ryan. What happens to the fire?
Nothing.
There's mine. The fans are the flames are fanned. I don't know,
Shit.
or maybe they're not.
Okay.
15.
Wing buffet or wing buffet?
Oof.
Oh shit.
Okay. Sylvia and Erosi fall prone.
Fuck.
Fuck.
This one is going to attempt to bite you, Anarian. Fuck.
Of course he is. Get me, buddy.
That does not hit.
Yeah, get out of here, motherfucker.
Oh, there it is.
No.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Erosi, your turn. You have a couple minutes. Decide amongst yourself what you're going to do. We'll be very lenient with time, obviously, because this is first time. but-
Shit, boys.
So let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do is start out strong. I'm gonna pick myself up, do an action surge, and then I'm gonna get myself around these two here, and then I'm probably gonna use. Is it my bait and switch maneuver, the thing that allows us to swap places, and then I give
Yeah.
AC. it's either gonna go to Carlisle or it's gonna go to Sylvia.
I don't need the extra AC, honestly.
Then I'll probably just give it to Carlisle.
Yeah.
Then. And then since I'm using action surge as well, I could probably use. Let's see here.
How much AC do I get?
I roll a D8 for that.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna bless. I can cast bless and bless up to 3 of you guys, and you get a bonus to an attack roll or saving throw for a minute.
I could use that if I don't know how far the range is.
It's only 30
these
feet,
motherfuckers.
so I don't think I
Goddamn.
can reach you.
Nope, you sure can't.
I mean,
I have
you
a
could
question.
go first. You could move first, closer, and then
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
you
could-
could disengage from that one, and we
I
can form
want
a.
to fight. I think I want to fight these two, because I have a spell that's like an AOE.
Okay.
There's another. So there's 4 in total. I could try to wait. Hold on.
Homie, there's 5.
Oh, is there?
I see.
Dark vision.
I do
boy.
see this one, this one, this one, and this one.
There's another one past beyond me.
Oh.
There's one out here.
Oh god.
Okay,
Ryan?
so I'm gonna. If you could, like, I don't know, if we can make it to where you two could kind of. Maybe if you want to assist Anarion or, like, Iljor and them, because, like, if I can sleep these creatures. Well, I don't know if they're both gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
I want to, like, CC one at least out of the fight. And then, like, that way
Yeah.
it gives you guys more room to attack these others.
Right, I have a question as to how a spell works because it doesn't necessarily specify.
Okay, go.
Does flaming sphere fly?
Oh, wait, sleep won't hit you guys.
Flaming sphere.
Also, getting up from being prone uses half your movement, right?
I think
Yeah.
it uses.
That's all it does.
Oh,
I
really?
would say it's a whole movement action.
I thought it was
but-
your.
No. No, I think
No, I'm
it's
pretty
half.
sure it's half.
Yeah. In this
Look
game,
at
they
the
changed it
5e.
to half.
5e
Bam.
prone.
It doesn't specify. I know it mentions that it can move over some objects and jump a specific distance, but it does not mention that it moves across the ground.
Only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. I think it's all of your movement.
Yeah, that's how I've always
Well-
thought D&D was.
Flaming
But, I
sphere,
mean,
you said?
5e is different.
Yeah,
I thought it was half too for some
No,
reason.
I don't-
You can
it's
ram
gotta
it into
specify
people and it
somewhere
can
here.
jump
It doesn't
up to
tell
5
you how
feet
much
tall.
it uses.
So it,
D&D's are whole movement action.
but it
I don't
says
know about 5.
you can summon it into any unoccupied space of your choice within range.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I
Well-
can summon it in the air.
you could probably summon it in the air, but you probably
Does it fall?
it's probably subject to gravity.
If you're
mean,
talking
is it-
about like if you're on like this axis, yeah, you could put it. You don't have to put it on the ground. I don't think.
Like, I could just have it flying in the air?
Um,
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
can I summon
yeah.
the orb in the air and, like, guide it around?
not guided around. You can summon in the air though. I don't think you can
But
move
it'll
it.
just fall.
Well, if you want it to stay in the air, I mean it's concentration, right? So as long as you're
Yeah, but you can move the orb up to 30 feet each turn.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
That's why I'm like, can I just, like,
Yes.
fantastic. Okay,
Right.
boys, that's probably what I'm gonna go for.
So flaming sphere, Anarian.
I'm saying
I'm
you do
probably
have to use
gonna-
half your movement to get up from being prone.
Half your movement for getting up from prone.
Yeah. Let's see. Here, I'm just gonna open the player's handbook. But
It's good to know the rules, but
Half movement.
yeah.
yes. Yep.
That's because each
That's
turn I hit something with the flaming sphere. It's 2d6 damage.
I also thought it was full movement from the get-go. But 5e.
We're so used to the other ones.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and enact Rosie's turn then. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bait and switch
I'll
maneuver
just
with
do my thing then.
Yeah.
Carlisle.
So
So I'm gonna go ahead and place a Rosie on top of Carlisle, and then I don't know where Carlisle wants to be, but I'm gonna put
Where
him
you
right
are.
here.
Exactly where you are.
All right.
So do your movement.
And then
For me.
with the bait and switch,
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a D8 for that.
Wait, what?
Does it actually teleport the person, basic, or is it just a
It's not
5-foot square?
It's a 5-foot square, so it's like we put ourselves back to back, and then we swap. Or
And I
I jerk
clicked on
him to
the
the
wrong
side, and
thing.
I take his place. You
gotta
get
make
one
sure to be
AC
on
Carlisle.
token controls in order to move your token.
I put like some weird like target shit on me. There we go.
And then after that, Erosi is going to chuck his spear at. Let's see. He's gonna chuck it at this one right here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead, pull that out for myself.
You might want to throw it at the other one. Are you gonna throw
I'm gonna throw the
past
spear.
Sylvia? Like,
I'm gonna throw it past Sylvia, and I'm gonna get out another weapon for the one in front of me.
I know. I just don't want you to have disadvantage because you're going through her square.
No, she's
Yeah.
laying down at the moment.
You're right. I forgot she got prone.
Yep.
Never mind. That works out.
Brain play.
But
big
assuming-
brain play.
Yeah.
Assuming you're not getting up yet, Sylvia, I presume. Yeah. So we just get up after that.
Yeah.
All right, 21. Actually, yeah. Let's call it 20 to hit.
Yes.
For this one right here. All right, then, and I'm gonna go ahead and do damage. And that is 6 damage right there. 6 piercing damage.
Who would like to go next?
I think I should go next, and then I can move 15 feet closer to Anarion, and then I can have him in my range for Bless. And I can Bless, Iljor, Anarion, and Erosi.
Whoa, Dragonflies just gained health.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out because it's like.
Yeah.
He cheat.
He did make the tokens unique. They all have a shared health pool as of right now.
No, it's like being weird because it's like. I'm minusing damage from one particular one and it's doing it for all of them.
Oh, just
Yeah,
for
it's
the
because
one?
They all have the same. It's because of
Well-
the way you've done the battle initiative. I think it's counting them all as one creature.
That might be it as well.
Like it's like they're clones or something, instead of different dragonflies.
Yeah.
Or like shadow clones, I suppose.
Yeah, but it didn't do this on the
Maybe.
Mud Methods. It didn't do this on the Med
Yeah.
Methods one.
Yeah.
Unless the last mud method we dealt with was 100 to 0'd. And that happened to be the culprit. Conveniently,
It was the
master
method.
yes. We happened to find the Master Dragonfly, guys.
Mudbirds.
Bro, that's so fucking weird.
Weird champ. Just keep track.
What did I call them
Yeah,
at
well-
first?
Paper and
Pen and paper.
pen and paper.
I didn't even say mud at
Birds.
first. I said something birds.
You're calling them
last time.
birds.
Yeah, but I described the mud as something else. It wasn't dirt. It was something else.
The dragonflies have just activated their secret switcheroo ability.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I've never seen Foundry do this before.
Damn, they're soul linked.
Yeah, dude.
Hold on.
All of the
Minus this
dragonflies
one.
are four cruxes
One
of the
enjoy
other
break
dragonflies.
while technical difficulties.
I
Brian
don't.
will cut it out.
Please stand by.
They're
Quick, kill them while they're
constantly-
bugged out.
What the fuck?
I thought they were bugs to begin with.
Bang, 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 bang.
I've always liked to imagine magic missiles as like, instead of like you're shooting out force missiles, you're actually just putting your hand in a gun position and bam, bam.
I think you're supposed to have something to throw, aren't you? Doesn't it have material
No.
components?
No.
Well,
I don't know. It's a
Maybe.
level 1 spell.
I didn't think so, but maybe.
I don't either. I always pictured magic missiles
Yeah.
where he's like, you know, eat my lightning, fucker, but it's like, you know, a bunch of magic missiles.
It's wizard time, motherfucker.
I might have read that before.
Fireball.
Magic missile. Oh. Nah, fireball is the spell of choice.
Fireball is just a bunch of bat guano on fire.
Actually,
No, it is just verbal and semantic.
Yeah, somatic.
Somatic.
Semantic. I keep saying semantic.
you gotta get the semantics of the spell
Yeah.
right, or else you're gonna blow yourself up.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yes.
about a cadabra. It's about a cadabra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself.
That's the semantics of.
Oh yeah? Well, I used the spell to kill myself. Man, that is true. Why didn't we see no wizards using Avada Kedavra on themselves in Harry Potter, bro, as a suicide
That'd be
method?
fucked up.
It would be
Isn't it like
fast
a-
as fuck,
I think-
easy. Like,
Isn't it like a secret spell or something? Like a forbidden spell, like people don't know it?
it's forbidden, schmidden.
Well, as long as you know the wand movements and the chant, you can basically do the spell, or have the requisite materials as well.
Yeah,
However-
is there some special material that's required to do it?
I think for the wizards that have killed themselves
Hey.
with the spell, I think it was more by accident and therefore were not passed
Now
down
they're
into
gaining
legend.
and losing health at the same time.
You know
They're being
what? You're probably
tortured.
thinking when you cast Avada Kedavra, if you don't know how to do it in the Harry Potter world, you're like, alright, I'm trying to kill myself with this spell, right? Well, if it blows up and I fuck up and die anyway, what's the harm? No risk, no foul, bro. No harm, no foul. You just fucking...
Figured it out. Figured it out.
Figured it out.
Figured it out.
He removed the master one.
Alright.
Yeah, Cody's
Outstanding.
Only
So
interested
the
in
spear has
suicide. Fucking Hogwarts. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you did your damage. So 6. Who are we on now?
Sylvie's going next.
Sylvie,
Yeah, I'm going next.
Sylvia.
So-
Sylvia.
Yes.
Sylvia.
Thank you. So I'm gonna stand up from being prone, which takes 15 feet,
Minus
and
prone.
then I'm gonna walk up to here, and
Step
I'll
in the
cast
fire.
Bless.
On an
At
area.
first level. It can target up to
Wow,
3
that's cool.
creatures in range. So, Anarion,
Oh, shit.
Ildjor, and Orosi.
Hell yeah,
So
brother.
Each of you
Out-
can add a D4 to your next.
Hey.
Hell
roll
yeah,
saving
bro. I'm gonna
throw.
smack this bro.
And then
Mm.
I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Can it be for spells too?
If it has a roll to
yes,
hit, yeah.
Yeah, attack
oh,
roll.
sweet.
Any
Oh, it's
attack
on
roll,
the
saving
attack
throw.
roll. Okay, cool.
I can go next.
Yeah, do that ball of flame. Set them
I'll
on
summon
fire.
my flaming sphere. First, I'm going to summon it right here, next to this dragonfly, in the air. And then you can roll the saving throw for the dragonfly as a dexterity saving throw. They probably got pretty high dexterity, which is unfortunate. But hey. Hey, it gets hit. That's 2d6 fire damage.
What was the DC?
14.
Okay. That's 2d6 fire.
Yep.
All right.
Hey.
Fire.
Very average.
I
Not over
lowered
average.
it enough where you get both of them.
Wave my small burnt twig, and a ball of flame appears next to the dragon.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Before I cast sleep, is to lower their HP to make it easier to sleep multiple
Yeah.
targets. Like have
Yeah.
teammates lower HP on them.
Is it you the only one who hasn't went right, Cody?
No, I haven't gone.
No,
Anarion.
go ahead,
Narian.
go ahead,
Oh. I
No,
was gonna
Cody
say
can
I'll
go. I'll go
Yeah,
Yeah,
ahead.
Cody.
Okay. Go ahead.
because
go
I
ahead.
can just do this real quick. Yeah, I just cast a spell, and I cast a sleep, and
no.
it's gonna be right here, so it will hit both with the circle. And
Is it any creature?
does it haunt?
Creatures
There we
you
go.
There we go,
choose
yeah.
within 20 feet.
Okay.
Either way, it still
I-
work out.
I have a
Calculated
feeling,
it.
at the very least,
Well,
Orosi's not at risk.
no, it's not creatures you choose.
It literally
It
says,
says-
creatures
No, it
within
does
20
say you
feet of a point
choose.
you choose.
Of a point you choose, not creature. You can't choose the creatures.
It doesn't say allied creatures.
You just
Yeah,
Or
it says
But
you
then
just
you
choose
made
the
the
point
entire party
and
fall
hit.
asleep.
Good.
So,
you want Cody? Go
if
for
we
it.
Oh
have
my
lower
god!
HP,
It
so
happened
over here.
again!
it's gonna.
I can change where it is.
No, I
Jesus
did.
Christ.
I almost want to rule it.
It's up to you, Jesus Christ. Like,
No. Oh man,
that's
it
so
would be
dumb. You just
so
radius
funny.
it.
He
would be
wants to
s-
so bad.
I-
He wants to so bad.
Everybody,
Everybody
everybody,
need one chaotic
roll your
creature.
saves.
Sure would know how they're.
No. There's no save for this.
There's no save?
Yeah, read it.
So
If we have lower hit points than these guys, whoever has lowest hit points just falls asleep here.
Ooh.
Whoever has the lowest.
Imagine it's
Just
Carlisle.
one creature. Oh my god.
Carlisle just makes himself sleep.
So basically,
It-
Cody
It
has-
is Carlisle by
26.
one. It is Carlisle by one.
Lol.
No.
Oh, you roll
But
shit, Cody.
realistically, would
Does it
fucking
require
Carlisle
concentration,
not
though?
know how it fucking works and then just cast it on himself?
You are
like,
Carlisle.
Kinda. Yeah.
Cody, that it is on you for not understanding the spell. So technically,
Let's see.
Let's go,
Alright,
chaotic
fuck,
wizard.
I'm just gonna sleep the whole fight.
that's
so-
rough.
It doesn't require concentration. Holy shit.
Well, no, we can just slap him and he wakes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You could.
But
We
that's-
could do that. So
And you what?
it's a fuck up, but you won't sleep the entire
I
time. It's
also
Sylvia.
thought it said that you choose, and I was like, cool, party's safe. Sick. Like, you know, like, cause I was thinking, like, do I need to avoid the party? And then I also read creatures you choose rap, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
man.
But it's creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose.
You choose.
Right.
Yeah, sick, awesome.
Mm.
And
So
I
go
already-
ahead.
roll that 48, 5d8.
No,
Wait,
there's
what?
no point, you just fall asleep.
You have to roll 5d8.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't total your hit points, then you're fine.
Don't worry, I am
Nope,
right here.
They
25.
did it by one.
Didn't
Did
by
it by
one.
one.
Holy
Go.
shit.
Oh my god. He
Let's
starts to
go.
pass the fuck out. Dude's about to faint.
That's amazing.
my god.
Okay, I guess I gotta
know
go
that-
nerd out and do a bunch of homework. Oh boy.
You know when you've been sitting
I mean,
down,
you are a
stand
wizard.
up
learned
really
every
fast.
You
fucking
do have to.
precise word in that spell book.
Yes.
Fuck, man.
Dude.
That's how wizards go.
That is your job as the wizard.
Dragonflies are fucking like. Dragonflies are your guys' crux, man.
All right. Apparently, they're Cody's crux. He panics every time he sees them.
No, I'm just like, okay, I'll just do this spell. This looks like a good one, and then fucking somehow, like every time, one line of text changes everything.
All right. Well, I'm
Narrative, go
gonna.
ahead.
I'll fuck this. I'm gonna do. So I leap back in a 5-foot step, jumping me. Fuck. Why can't I move
So
back here?
I remove this.
we
So I'm
were
kind of
all-
bouncing back, and I'm making a slash. Cast an Eldritch Blast at him.
Cast that Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna blast him. Fuck, dude. I hate when I have to shrink Foundry for it to fit with Zoom, and it fucks up the hotbar.
Oh, if you
what I'm trying
miniaturize
to-
the zoom, it just
There we
makes
go.
it so that you only see one person. You can just
Yeah.
pin someone. Like I pin
No,
Ryan,
it's
and then
it's
I
fine.
miniaturize it.
I just have it left side, right side, and I have Foundry all the way over on the left.
Now, do
Yeah.
I have to
Well,
do
I
I
have
have to
one
choose to add
monitor.
that D4 now? Or can
You
I?
can choose after you know the result of the roll, but,
But not
the
before I know the-
effects of it.
No, I can't. Or the result of the roll. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So I wanted to ask the sleep that hit
That's
the
rough.
dragonflies successfully.
No,
right?
it doesn't do anything since it didn't affect
You can
Carlisle.
add
How-
1d4 if you want.
Yeah.
but,
How long does that last?
a minute.
It's concentration, right?
Okay,
Eli?
I'll just save
Yes.
it. Yeah.
If I get hit, that might drop.
That's everybody,
Oh.
right?
You
Fuck
want to
it,
use
I'll add a D4. I'll add.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was everybody. Yes.
Oh,
Four,
nice.
15.
15.
That does hit.
Nice.
Let's go.
Bless coming in clutch.
Damage roll.
Oh, almost
Nice.
12
okay.
damage.
Oh,
12 damage. That shining
That's
personality is
a lot
really
of
doing its work.
damage.
Get out of here.
Hold on. I gotta do this fucking.
Get outta here.
What you yielded?
I know, because I gotta. There's an option I gotta pick.
He's got to unfuck it.
I gotta unfuck it for every token.
Is it like make a unique entity or something? Like
No, there's an
checkbox
option
that you
for
gotta
link
do?
actor data. So it's like, it thinks it's all the same character.
So it's like if you've got like a horde of creatures at once.
No, it's just like, it thinks it's all the same character. It's all linked as one,
Oh, so I was right the first time, like earlier.
basically.
They were all clones. It'd be the same thing.
Okay, now that everybody's gone, I feel like that was like forever.
Yeah.
This one's gonna fly right there. Shit. And it is going to attempt to do the same thing.
3 of you. Damn, how many times can he do this? Just forever?
It's just an ability. It's like it's all he can really do on his turn. It's like an ability.
Or bite us.
Knock your ass over. Yeah, he could bite. He could eat.
He's hungry, bro.
I am not a snack. Not in this case, anyway.
This one is
Wrong
going to do
campaign.
something. Shit.
I'll leave that for the seduction campaign, I see.
One burning wrap. This one that you hit.
No,
So,
it
like-
doesn't burn. It doesn't light on fire. It just takes 2d6 fire damage.
Iljor,
Oh, okay.
Carlisle, Erosi, all make dexterity saving throws.
Does that top one not come down even further? I'm trying to get all.
Ball lightning, you're dead.
Ball lightning.
That's
Ball
how
lightning.
The way
Ball
you
lightning.
said it, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh man.
Perfect.
perfect.
Okay,
Hey,
all right, you
always
got
got
it,
that.
buddy. Got
Erosi
it.
and Iljor fall prone.
At least I can
I-
make
Carlisle is
dexterity
good.
saving throws.
Do you want me to make a concentration check, Ryan, for
Uh-oh.
falling down?
Yes.
It is concentration, right? I'm just making sure.
Yes, it is
Yes, it is.
concentration.
What does a concentration check entail? Is it it's a wisdom saving throw, right, or something?
Con.
Constitution saving throw.
Pretty sure.
What do I need to
You
bypass?
can check.
It's like the level of the spell or something. This is because we never do concentration checks. So
I forget what it is.
Constitution saving throw.
and what does it need to be above?
10.
It-
So it's
yeah,
really
the-
simple. Because you didn't take any
Yeah.
damage.
I see.
Okay.
Ay.
So maintain it. This
Or stays
dragonfly.
up.
This dragonfly is going to attempt to.
Is he trying to pick me up?
He's trying to pick you up. He's going to have advantage.
Oh no.
Oh shit! You can add a D4 to your saving throws here.
At least he's not color sprayed
Uh-oh.
this time. He's got a chance.
I'll save my D4 anyway.
11.
Oh, it's too late.
You'd have disadvantage. Because you're
Bro, if I
prone.
would have slept
He
myself
has
and got
advantage
picked
and I
up.
have disadvantage.
Because he's prone and you're. Or no, you're prone.
Oh, he's prone
Yeah.
now?
Shit!
Flapping his wings like a fucking on his
So what am I
back.
doing?
Like,
What role am I doing?
Roll a strength check.
he'd be like a turtle.
Ability check or saving throw?
Saving throw. We'll say that. Fuck it.
With disadvantage.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Pretty good disadvantage.
Iljor!
Yeah, you're still good. He's attempting to grapple you though and to pick you up, but he is not successful. That is going to be his turn though. And then this one,
You'll try and bite me again?
actually, this one is going to do the wing flap on you, Anarian. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw
Wings flap.
before that one
Is it-
attacks.
He's flapping his wings.
I'm smacking you silly. Because you disrespected me.
Dexterity. Saving throw. Roll. Natural 20, motherfucker.
Damn. Okay, the other one's gonna attempt to bite you, Damn. 20, natural. Unnatural, sorry.
Yes, definitely.
11 damage. 11 piercing damage.
That
Y'all's
was a
turn.
lot.
Y'all's turn. Fuck.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna- I have so. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as last round, except it's in a different area. Fuck, man. Mind blown.
Let's see here.
Wait. Should I wait for you guys to try to damage it further, though?
Probably.
I'm
Wait,
about to.
let us
I'm
do it
about
last.
to- Yeah, you just go last.
Or yeah, you go last.
Yeah,
let us
yeah.
just hit it first.
Yeah, I should always just go last, because my spell's on HP.
When you're trying to sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
So I am going to use my action to summon my dude, and then I'm going to summon Imur
Mm-hmm.
over here. It's a 10-foot AoE around him after he gets summoned. Dexterity saving throw.
What?
Nick, roll
how
a
did we
dexterity
not learn?
saving throw.
How did we not learn?
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. It's.
Are you kidding me? Is it all creatures? You fucking
yeah.
He's
idiot.
totally okay with it.
God, dude.
DC 14.
But the DM doesn't tell you
Eldor's
to
just
roll
like,
a throw.
it's fine. He can
When
take
your
another
fellow
hit.
player is telling you to roll a saving throw for their shit. That's
You're
fine.
lucky,
Thank
motherfucker.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
damn.
nice.
Everyone succeeds. Okay, they don't take any damage then.
Wait, is it half? Is it half
No.
for a successful?
No,
No,
they take nothing.
Eli, quit talking.
And then
Don't say
I'm-
damn, motherfucker. Like that would hurt me.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action.
Actually,
I'm going to use my bonus action to move the
Shit, I wasn't
flaming
thinking.
sphere over here. Really? It makes a duplicate. I wasn't trying to make a duplicate.
Well, that's what you got.
Just pick
welcome
it up.
to
Just try to get it.
Foundry.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm trying to hit this dragonfly like from behind while he's trying to pick
Okay.
me up.
He makes a save, right?
Yes. Again, DC 14.
Dexterity? Or what is it?
Yes.
Nada.
Log jam.
He takes how much?
2d6. Would you say that that's a critical since he rolled a natural one?
No. What? Get out of here. Your
Get
turn
outta
is
here.
skipped.
Can you give me two
You have
extra
been
D6?
stopped.
Can I go next to
Yeah.
to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do another 5-foot step back. Stepping right here.
Oh, that's
Just
hot.
backing away a little bit at a time. I'm gonna cast my Hexblade's Curse on the one that I've already hit, the one that's got -12.
Okay. Yep.
And what that does, so for 1 minute, I get like +2 to damage rolls. And I crit him on a 19 or 20, and if he dies, I get 7 HP.
Okay.
And then, because that's a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar. And what that does is I'm just gonna...
Arms of Rogar. Loktar.
Oh,
Rogar Lothar.
Oh, I thought I got a circle to fucking place. But it's 10 feet, which all 3 of those
You know
are in.
y'all can place the circle. You guys can place boxes and circles.
trying- I don't know how.
There's
The ruler.
No circle.
It's the
Like, it
second
didn't
one
give him a
under the
circle.
person.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I love
the-
the World
with
of
the right
Warcraft
angle.
memes. They're so good.
And then you drag to like play. Yeah.
Click and drag,
there you
yeah.
go. Here, let me delete that quick.
10 feet of me.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait, that's only 10 feet? What the fuck?
Ah, yes,
I
it
thought
is
it's 5 over
Loktar
and then 10.
Ogar.
Because that's... What the hell? Hold on, hang on. Let me take that away.
I got it.
For some reason, I'm.
Does 10 feet not work like that? I thought it goes up 5 and then to 10 right here. Is he not in? Does he not count as?
It's not a box. It's a circle.
10 feet.
Oh, this says all creatures within 10 feet of you. Does that
Yeah.
count as a sphere necessarily? It might be a square.
Heck,
Oh, you're right. It doesn't get. So it wouldn't even be a sphere. You're right. It's just within 10 feet of me. So they are all. I didn't even need a fucking sphere. They're just all. They all have to make a DC 13 strength
I
check.
wonder how that looks like in Sylvan.
Just a,
Yeah,
a
they're all
saving
in
throw
here.
or just ability check?
A saving throw. It says saving throw DC 13 strength. For all 3 of them.
What is Emur's strength? Do you get to pick, or does this hit Emur too?
Oh, this is perfect. One more.
Each creature in that area
All-
must make a saving
Yeah,
throw.
all creatures.
Sorry, more.
You got it, Emor.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's for trying to get me, buddy.
Yeah. Oh,
It
you rolled
takes
a
2d6
2.
necrotic damage. Ryan.
What about the last one,
Alright,
Ryan?
roll that damage.
Which one? Oh, this one as well.
All 3. Yeah, all 3 of them.
And Emur.
More rolled.
Oh yeah, I got all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
All them motherfuckers. All right. And I believe it's just 2d6 necrotic, isn't it?
And Emur's HP, Ryan.
Yeah.
For future reference, it
And-
is-
They can't take reactions until its next turn. I don't know if that matters if they have anything.
Okay.
Where's this? There's the
But-
stat block.
They can't do an opportunity attacks at least.
That's true. So we can run around them.
He has
That means
25
you can run
HP.
away from it, Rap. You can run away without having to do a 5-foot step.
Why does it say he has 15 then?
It should be 5 times. It's 5 plus 5 times my level.
Whatever, we'll figure it out later. So how much damage do they take in total?
They each take 2d6 necrotic. So do you want me to roll for each of them?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do the top left one first.
It's all different ones?
Well, you should roll the.
I'm pretty sure. A target takes 2d6 necrotic. Yeah, on a failed save. So each of them would roll that. It's not one unless you want to do it all as one. I've only rolled once.
Yeah,
That's easier and faster.
Yeah, I don't know of any other.
Because it's each of them. So basically, the way the spell works is, a bunch of fucking like black tendrils come out and smack everything around me, which is the 10-foot area. And I would imagine each time one of them gets hit would be damage. But if you want to roll it all as one, that's fine.
Now, Imor's HP is just gonna be 15. It says 15.
That is not accurate. It's because we made it when I was level 2.
Why haven't you updated it?
Oh.
I can't. I don't have access to his token. As to change it on like a base level.
Yes,
you know what
do.
I mean?
You have owner permission.
Where can I access his
Look under NPC.
He's listed under famous NPCs.
Yeah, I had to make 2 different ones.
He's 25 HP. Because it's 5 plus 5 times my level.
Next time, just make sure your shit's updated.
Well, I didn't even know that I could actually do that.
Never mind. You made the character, Rap. Anyways.
So for Arosi, he's gonna run up to, let's see here. Oh, that's not the right direction. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. He's gonna get up to right here, stand at Sylvia's back, and he's gonna pull out his whip. And he's gonna, oh wait, he was prone. Well,
yeah, he was.
He stands up and walks the 15 feet anyway. And I'm not sure if taking out a weapon is considered a movement action.
I think it's considered a free action?
Is it just a free action to take out a weapon?
Yeah, you can. Unless you had one in your hand, but I don't think so.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and use the whip on this guy right here.
Okay. Whip.
He threw the weapon he was holding.
13 does not hit. 13 does not hit.
Does not hit.
You have a D4. You can.
Oh
use.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but Ryan already told him the results.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well.
That means we can't do it.
That means I can't do it. Even this. Yeah. This is defunct. Let's go ahead and
continue.
Yeah, you have to use it when you make the attack roll.
I have to use it when I make the attack roll. All right then.
Well, you just have to use it before Ryan tells you. Like Ryan just has to give you a second.
Carlisle.
Yeah.
All right, now.
I think I want to go here.
Yeah, if we're gonna have.
I haven't gone yet. Here, I'm gonna move up to like here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna target the dragonfly that's hovering over Ildjor. That's trying to grab him. And I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolts. So I just do an attack roll.
With disadvantage because you're firing. They're like, he's trying to grapple Ildjor.
But I'm prone on the ground.
Can't I hit like on?
I'm also prone on the ground.
Them, or...
Well, it's within the. It's within like It's within the square, right? So like. We made this. Remember when we talked about? Remember when we talked about?
Yeah. Yeah,
but you just said
if I target like this part of him.
It's a large size class creature.
It is a large size class creature.
And I'm prone on the ground.
If he's still like, we can rule that even if it's like a huge creature, if that creature is in the same space as an ally,
okay, I see what you're saying. It
still gives disadvantage.
That's a gray area, but I understand what you're saying. It makes sense. Okay, yeah. So go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. So critical hit. What?
You guys will have to remind me how you just rolled that.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
the game
Wait, 46 plus 24?
I don't
Where's
know
the
where
plus
the plus
24
24 is coming from.
It's because it gets flat damage, doesn't it?
No, it gets 46.
Radiant. Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Okay, so I rolled a 5, 2, 6, and 3. It normally rolls 46.
Oh, so the 24 is what your base. That was your base number. No, but then it should be 40. It should be 48.
I'm confused here.
What do you mean
This
base
is confusion.
number?
I clicked the critical hit button on there for damage, and I don't think it's the same as the rules you use.
Is it 2d6 plus 12?
No,
No.
It is
It's
4d6
4d6.
flat damage.
It's just 4d6. So I can just roll 8d6 instead now, like instead of doing that.
You just do
Because
double dice.
if
don't you?
it's critical damage, then it
You
just
hit
doubles the
critical
dice,
hit.
right?
You hit critical hit though.
Wait, do spells crit?
I did.
Yes, if a spell
Yes.
has a 2-hit roll, it can critical.
Okay.
I'm good with figuring out later. We can take the 40 if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
This dragonfly is hanging on by a thread. Dealt so much damage, in fact, it's going to drop Iljor. So we will no
Didn't
longer.
succeed in picking me up in the first place.
Well, it's still trying to grapple you. It didn't pick you up, but it's still got a hold of you. Carlisle.
Damn, I'm surprised these things got that much health.
That's
Maybe
a
this
lot of
won't
health,
work.
bro.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, it is a
this-
lot more health than you had.
Maybe sleep won't even work if I do it again.
Yeah.
Well, it will
It's-
probably
it's
work now
5d8,
on that
so-
dragonfly.
Well, on that one, but it's not even worth it if he's already so fucking injured. I might as well just cast Ray of Frost on this one.
Okay.
So why is it not popping out with the spell thing when I hit it? That's weird. I'm hitting the
Yeah,
cast spell button.
It's coming up on the chat.
Oh, is it? Oh fuck.
Casting Frostbite. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
over and over. And
I
over.
hit the wrong one. Yeah.
You hit it like 40 times.
All right.
Oh yeah. Holy shit.
Cue the Tyler 1 machine gun. Yeah. Okay, so I just have to hit attack, normal.
That hits.
23. Does a 23 hit DM? Yeah. One
No.
of those. 3 damage, and he is 10 feet less for speed. His speed is 10 feet less.
Nice way to word that, Cody.
Yeah, I was like, how do I, brain.
Got less than 10 feet.
That's everybody, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is going to take you, Sylvia. Is that? Can we remove that effect, Nick?
Oh yeah, just
Oh, yeah,
click
sure.
over
It was
and
pointless
delete.
the whole time. We could have
You-
deleted it.
You click the same thing. In
Yeah, I
order
got
to,
it.
Yeah.
Just click
Oh,
the
I
ruler.
just couldn't figure it out. Okay.
There's a ruler symbol under the
be-
silhouette.
Angle symbol,
bad. My
not the
bad.
ruler
Angle.
symbol.
My bad.
Well, it has
My bad.
ruler markings, so you can eat my butt.
Yes, but there's also a measure distance tool, which is an actual ruler.
Anyways,
Yeah, but
each
did
one of
you
these dragonflies
understand?
are going to attack their respective player.
Oh, dude, I'm dead this turn.
18 to hit for you, Sylvia.
That hits. It's the first time I've been hit in
How
a
much
while.
AC did you give me, Basic?
11.
Uh,
11 points of damage.
Plus
it was 1, but it
Alright.
only lasts a round.
Oh, it was 1.
Yeah.
15 to
But
hit
it's
you,
gone.
Carlisle.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Carlisle. I'll get
8.
you this next round.
8
Yay.
damage to you, Carlisle.
Ooh.
18 to hit Immor, which I think.
It definitely hits one. Maggie.
Yeah, he has 12 AC.
9 damage to Immor. 10 to hit you, Anarian. I don't think it hits. Iljor does not hit you.
He's down to 5 HP.
All right. So I think the
We're
first
gonna try
thing
to
that
speed it up
arose,
a little bit more here too.
yeah, the thing that Rose is gonna do is another bait and switch with Carlisle right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and perform that right now. Let's go ahead and throw
Oh
that
shit, I
out
should
into
roll
the chat.
concentration. I'll do my saving throw right now. For bless. This is for bless.
And then after that, Aros is gonna drop his whip and
Saves.
spear, not whip and spear, his whip and shield, and pull out his maul, and he's gonna action surge and bonk this guy twice.
Okay. So switch places real quick.
Switch places. I don't have the ability to move my character right now.
What?
Oh wait, no, there we go. That was weird.
Oh wait, I'm still on this.
me too.
one.
Yeah, go ahead and remove
Yeah.
Carlisle.
Oh, I can move a little where I want, right? Like this. Like
Well, no, you
Yeah.
switch.
hopefully.
Well, we technically speaking swap places, but
Then you can move afterwards.
yeah, let me go ahead and throw the D8 for you real quick.
Yep.
Yes.
You got 8 AC additional this turn,
Holy shit,
second,
dude!
yeah.
You're not getting hit.
and then
Yeah.
after dropping his weapon, his shield and whip, pulls out his maul, and he's gonna action surge and hit this one twice. So I'm gonna roll 2
Ooh.
attacks.
Okay, go ahead.
The funny thing is, it could hit me still.
And then the
Crazy
second one I'm
enough.
gonna throw on my guidance.
One of those attacks hit.
He's
Oh,
Hey!
They're both 14.
both attacks hit. My bad.
Both attacks hit. All right then, let's go ahead and roll damage for both.
roll damage.
Oh wait, that was the attack roll again. Let's do it.
Oh,
Ugh,
D20
can I-
That one
damage.
does not hit.
6.
All right, 6 for that one, and 7 for that one.
How very average of you.
All right. Whoever would like to go next?
Me.
I'm gonna
yes.
yell.
Oh.
I'm gonna yell for Iljor real quick to move your pet before I fucking hit it again and kill it.
Iljor can go next. That's fine.
Yeah, so I will use... Okay, so it's a 50-50 shot here. I can either use my bonus action to move the sphere, or I can use it to move it forward. So I am going to just have Imur do his dodge action, which gives everything disadvantage. That's what happens by default when I don't give him an instruction.
It ain't
He basically
okay.
does dodge.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bonk this thing above me again with the flaming sphere.
Flaming fear.
Okay.
Flaming
DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
great balls of fire.
Takes half as much damage. So it takes 2d6 plus what? I have to scroll back up to find it again because
I don't think it's
spin.
plus anything.
Oh, it's plus, not plus anything. Okay. So it takes 1 damage.
It's at 1 HP, boys.
I can't express how low of HP this thing is.
It is.
It's at 1 HP.
Nearly. Practically.
If I go next, I can probably kill this thing.
Yeah. Go ahead, Neri.
Okay.
Okay.
Would
So-
they all have this HP? Oh shit.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cast the same spell. So as those tendrils are kind of retracting, I like slam into the ground and cast it again, causing everything to have to make that same check. DC 13 was it? Oh, hang on.
Dexterity or strength?
Strength, I believe. Let me-
Yeah, DC 13.
Yeah, there we go. Damn. 1.
This is the one to your right.
Okay. There we go. Another bad one.
This is the dragonfly below you.
Yeah, there we go.
And Imor.
Oh, it is strength saving throw. Those last two were dex.
It's
Uh,
okay. They still.
I'll-
His strength is lower and it still hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take the roll. And then Imor. It's.
I don't know what the effect of dodge is on an attack like this.
It doesn't because I'm not swinging to hit him. It's not disadvantage or he has to roll a check. That's it.
Shit. Whew. That's Imor.
Where's
Uh,
Gucci?
Does. Hold on. I'm just gonna cast it again so I can read it. It is half damage. To
Okay.
ones that pass it.
Okay. So all failed. All the dragonflies failed, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So.
Moore might survive.
Are we just doing it as one roll, right?
Yeah, one roll.
Well, one dragonfly got 13.
So it's 5 damage.
Moore is dead.
See, I figured it would roll for each one, but that's okay.
Okay, thank God.
I was gonna back up and then it would have hit you.
The dragonfly that has currently been trying to like hover over you, Iljor, is just what is the type of damage that is that? What is that?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
It like wastes away.
Necrotic damage as you see this black
It's like a tentacle.
yeah, like
almost.
this fucking you see the back of the dragonfly just kind of I guess grow in blackness, this kind of charred over the back, and it just kind of like its wings fold inward and just fall directly to the ground. Imor, in a burst of flame, poofs out of existence.
Does he do damage when he dies?
He could, but he doesn't.
I thought he did. Oh, never mind. Is that your turn, Nick?
Oh yeah, I think because that's an action. I thought, and I'm not gonna.
He
Yeah,
does
I'm just
'cause
gonna.
it's flavor.
I'll
They
make a
can't
5
take
foot step
reactions,
back.
so you can move.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they can't. I can't cast that again. So yeah, I'm gonna go 5, 10. My movement speed's 30. I'm just gonna go 30 feet away. All right, I'll go 20. There we go.
Who's left?
We'll call it there.
Carlisle.
Sylvia.
I want to go
Sylvia.
next. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to hit this one with my mace.
Oh.
Not.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back and cast spiritual weapon.
I love spiritual weapon.
A spiritual weapon. I'm gonna summon it right here.
God damn this. I need to make a token for this goddamn spiritual weapon.
Yeah. It's a trident. And then gonna attack this one with that spiritual weapon, which is a bonus action. It's just part of the spell when I first cast it.
Where's
That's
this
a
thing
12.
at?
Right here.
God damn it, I gotta move the fucking...
Oh god, did the whole campsite just move?
Yeah, because I have to fucking...
I could have it right here instead.
No, it's my fault, because I moved...
If I...
I put the
Oh, shit.
trident under the fucking thing, so...
Oh,
Oh, you put it on like the
Where's it
wrong
at? Where's it
layer.
at? Point to it.
like here.
Ah.
I can't really see there, so actually here.
Okay, I'll try it. This is just like the campsite is also a token.
Just put it like lock. Can you like lock
Yeah.
it down so you can't move
It's
it or
fine.
something?
It's fine. We'll move on. Okay, put the trident there.
Yeah, I rolled an attack. 12.
That does not hit.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right, Carlisle.
I will cast Frostbite on this one.
Okay. I'll delete that. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Ooh.
11.
Damage.
Ildjor still has a D4 you can add, by the
3.
way.
I'm still prone.
3, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack. And I know you might say, well, that says weapon, but natural weapons
Night
are a
attacks
weapon.
are weapon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is your guys'
And
turn.
that's in my turn.
Okay. Does everybody know their passive perception?
Should be on our character sheets, I would assume.
Yeah, under attributes, let's see.
I think
passive
mine's pretty
perception.
good.
Is anybody
Where
have a
does-
15 or above?
Where does it say
No.
this?
I might. Let me check.
Where? Yeah, I
Look,
might
too.
too. Where does it say passive perception?
14. It's a 14.
Where do you
Where
see
is
this?
It says your all of your passive, like, whatevers are in parentheses to the right of your skills.
Oh,
Oh, 15.
Mine's 14.
Does that work?
Who has a 15 or above? Carlisle? Anybody else?
That's it.
I have 12.
14.
Mine's
No.
14.
Everybody
as
else
well.
make a perception check.
I'm a dingbat. Perception.
me too, apparently.
So Ildjor and Carlisle. Actually, let's get to everybody who didn't pass. Everybody sees in the midst of battle, everybody kind of fighting, doing their own kind of thing. Everybody sees this wisp of an arrow fly through the trees and hit this dragonfly. Carlisle and Ildjor see specifically it come from this direction.
Oh.
The elves, they're helping
Yeah.
us because we're still in the forest.
I kind of turned my
Yeah.
head, like, just snap that shit, and I'm like, did anyone see that arrow?
As
In
looking
the middle
off
of the
is
fight.
nothing but
Yeah.
pitch black forest.
What the fuck? Yeah. just kind of like a, oh shit, you know.
Ryan, as a free action, can I call out in Elvish, battle?
Sure.
Against dragonflies.
He knows
Sitting
it's
on
an
the
elf.
ground.
This isn't a
That's
battle.
That's a guess.
This is oh man.
That's a guess. I might have just mis-racially identified our mysterious archer.
You know what's funny is like, yeah, you think it's elves, and then like you say some elvish shit, and they completely don't understand. It's just like, why the fuck did you say that?
Bunch of ogres walk out.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Anarian,
Bro, that's just
natural
racist.
20.
Oh yeah, no. No, it
Okay.
doesn't hit.
Actually, it doesn't hit.
Oh, ogres can't use bows. Fuck
I have
this.
titanium armor.
I have bought the most expensive armor on the market. It's called plot armor. You cannot touch me, DM. I'm sorry.
21 points of piercing damage.
Unconscious.
Oh shit, you are at 21.
You dealt exactly my health, dude. God
Wait, does
dang.
that actually make you unconscious? Does the
I'm
going
at
to zero
0.
make you... No, it makes you incapacitated. I don't think it makes you go unconscious. I think going to 0 makes you incapacitated.
Nick can look it up. I'm gonna roll the
It's like a different status of
natural one for you, Erosi.
It's totally unconscious. It's I'm pretty sure.
19 for you, Iljor. And with disadvantage, 13, Sylvia.
No, it doesn't hit.
Am I making my strength saving check?
No, it's a 19 to hit. A 19 to hit. I'm
yeah,
assuming
it
it
is.
hits, dealing 10 points of piercing damage.
Creature falls unconscious.
An unconscious creature is also incapacitated.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I would assume.
Right.
Okay. Before we start, Nick, I would like you to roll your first death saving throw.
No, he's
I
not
thought
at
that
death
only
saving
happens when you
throws.
go to negative.
He's just unconscious.
I'm at 0.
Oh, okay. So
That's
then you
what I
don't
was
make.
thinking of. That's the
Wait,
difference.
don't you still make death
thought.
saving throws? I'm pretty sure you still
might.
do when you're at 0.
I
Yeah,
can
'cause
do
you're
that.
technically dying.
Well, you just read it, Eli. It
When your
does not
character
say that
reaches
you're
0
dying.
hit points.
Okay. Where is that?
I just
You
read
roll
the
a straight
unconscious
D20.
condition. I didn't read when you go to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Which is what he's reading from. So.
I think Erosi is gonna rush over to this square.
Well, hold
This
on.
is at his-
We're gonna make an. We're
No,
gonna have
I don't add my con, do I?
No, it's a straight D20. Your life is up
Yep.
to the gods now.
Oh,
One success.
15.
One success. Okay, go ahead, Erosi.
Erosi's gonna rush over to here, and he's gonna thwonk this one. He does not care for attacks of opportunity.
Okay, you take 1, right? The 1 attack of opportunity?
One attack of opportunity for that.
Nat 1.
Oh, amazing.
Reroll 2 nat 1s against you in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah, feeling lucky, my guy. It goes a swing and a miss.
Oof. Okay. Iljor.
I am going to not stand up because that provokes an attack of opportunity, so I'm still laying on the ground. Oh, and I need to make a concentration check for that damage. Fail.
Oh, I see death saves here now.
So
that
my
ends.
flaming sphere disappears. Yes.
So you stood up, half your movement. Now what are you gonna do?
No, I did not stand up because
Oh.
standing up provokes an attack of opportunity, so I did not stand up. Can I do like a 5-foot roll on the ground, Ryan? Is that a thing?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll like try to get like this way on the ground.
Okay.
So I'm at least out of this one's range for attacks of opportunity. Here.
You move your character.
Rep.
Oh,
He crawled.
there we go.
Yep.
And then I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So I can choose up to 3 targets within 120 feet. So I am going to choose this dragonfly, this. Well, actually, wait. Yeah, this dragonfly, and this dragonfly.
Okay.
And I'm rolling to hit them.
I believe you have disadvantage on the one that Orosi's fighting, right?
Why would he? He's good.
Let's see.
Is he firing through?
I mean, we just draw
Oh,
a
he
line,
he
right?
can draw clear. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very well. Very well.
And it's a crit on one of them. I said I was attacking this one first, so I'll say this one was the crit.
Okay. Roll damage on your crit. $19 damage total.
That, okay, that's only one. I think that's only taking into account one ray. Good. And then this next one.
15 hits.
15 to hit.
Which one?
The one next to
Okay.
yeah, Anarion. Because that's the order that I set them in.
4, and then roll for your last one. Absolutely.
Nice.
All 3 hit, nice. 10 for that one.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Who we got left? Carlisle. Sylvia?
I still need to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, Carlisle?
One more time, I think you should go first.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step up to here,
Okay.
direct my spiritual weapon over to here, and attack him with the spiritual weapon. That's a bonus action.
All right.
It's
Well.
not a spell cast. And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
I'm keeping track of your spiritual weapon. I can't put that there.
Yeah, alright.
Circle like you did for Rap's thing.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt to hit this one.
Okay.
Well, that's what I did. I put the circle down. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess I should have rolled for the attack for the spiritual weapon first. Let me just pull.
Well, attack.
this
Well,
up
guiding
again.
bolt doesn't hit, so you can go ahead and roll for your.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just make sure it's just pulling the spell up again. All right, spiritual weapon.
18.
18.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank goodness. All right. That's 11 force damage. Yeah.
11 force damage as you see the trident come up and pierce the dragonfly in the back. Its wings flutter inward as you can see it plop down in between the two tents. And it is officially dead.
Nice.
Ain't shit. Oh, that's the one that got shot by an arrow, right?
Yes, I
Or
think
did the
so.
one that gets shot by the arrow die?
Yeah, I think that was the one that got shot by an arrow.
Yeah.
Because it came
What?
from like
No.
up here.
Yeah, okay, it was. I thought you were talking about the never mind.
It was.
Carlisle.
And that's my turn.
Yep. This time, I'll try to do this correctly. On. Guess I could only
Carlisle,
do
make
it
it
like this
everyone
if I
freak out.
did. Otherwise, it'll hit one of you. So we do it this way. And then. Is 29 enough to sleep him?
He has more HP than that.
Shit.
That
Yeah,
one-
they're too tanky.
You guys haven't been hitting this one much at all. I think
Yeah.
this one was hit like once.
This one's taking the least damage out of any of
Yeah.
the dragonflies.
Oh, I thought I hit it like a couple times, Rip. Okay, never mind.
You hit this
I mean,
one.
your attacks just don't do a lot of damage.
No, I thought I hit this
The-
one with like Frostbite and Ray of Frost, but yeah, it's just not
Yeah.
enough.
Is that your turn?
Lord.
Yeah, I
help
was trying to
you.
get it off of Sylvia because, well, I guess the other one's near Ildjor, but yeah, that's an end of turn.
Everybody sees another arrow
Sleep's so goddamn garbage.
flutter directly past you, Sylvia, into the this dragonfly by the fire. As you see as that arrow flutters through, behind it, you see a figure, small figure, not very tall. The silhouette kind of is pressed upon the blackness, and is not as black as its the background of the forest. As you see this dwarf jump into kind of like where this clearing right here.
Oh, see, it was a dwarf.
Frickin' dwarf, bro.
This dwarf, approximately 4.5 feet tall, roughly, adorned in various braids and armor, light armor that is. Doesn't seem to be too high stature in terms of dwarvish culture. You see him carry a battle axe. No bow, though, as he jumps out of the forest. We're not elves. As he goes to attack the dragonfly next to him.
But not elf.
Don't tell the elf.
Shut up, elf.
The dragonfly, upon seeing a new individual enter this fight, begins to direct towards him.
How do you remove your spell form?
This dragonfly is going to attempt to attack you, Rosie, and that one is going to attempt to attack you, Iljor, for the dwarf.
It does have advantage, by the way, for attacking me while I'm on the ground.
In melee, yeah.
15 to hit you, Iljor.
Does that actually fail? It actually fails.
And that one does not hit a Rosie either. And that will be their turn. I would
So
like
you're
Gonna
Throw
roll
for
my
an area.
death save real quick.
Yep, first and foremost, Nick, roll your death saving throw.
He does pretty
Oh.
good.
That's pretty
Damn.
good.
2 for 2.
All right, next person to go. Actually, we'll do Carlisle first.
Yeah, that works.
What are you doing?
On.
Sleep. No.
Yeah. I actually
Play
am.
dead.
Oh shit.
I'm casting sleep. I'm gonna. Dude, I don't know. Well, 40 didn't do it, so.
It has a
I didn't know.
90-foot range.
I could cast it on the same one, but instead do it as a second level spell slot to get an extra 2d8. But I don't know if it'd still be enough. So I don't know.
It
if
has
I
like a
can risk
90-foot
it.
range. You could
I'll
cast
just-
it like way over here.
I'll just take the one. Hold on, this isn't where I'm casting it. I'm just doing it so I can lay it down. Okay, it won't even let me do that. I gotta actually hit the sleep button.
No,
Sick.
you could do that. You just have to press the ruler, and then move it.
Like this.
Well, let me move. Oh, okay, yeah, well, there we go. There we are. And I won't do it as a second level that way. I don't think I need it on him. We'll use up my last first level spell, and I will roll 5d8.
Hey!
26.
Pretty good.
As you see this magnificent blue light emit from by the tree over there, you see it kind of spread out into an aura and touch the dragonfly. As you see its wings begin to flap and slowly begin to fade. As you see the wings stop and the dragonfly falls on the ground.
I was hoping a squirrel would have just fallen out of the other tree.
He's like twitching. Yeah.
And the dragonfly's just fine.
Oh, thank God, I can finally get off the ground.
Nice.
Imagine,
Shit.
I stand up.
imagine Iljor's just like that military private who's just been on the ground in the entire combat. We did it, guys!
Iljor
Finally,
stands up.
I slept the enemy dragonfly and not rap.
Redeemed.
Sorry.
Indeed.
We just talked to some elves earlier. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff. and I am going to go run up and smack this guy.
Okay.
All right. While that's happening, Orosi's gonna take just a quick 5-foot step this way, and
I'm gonna go flanking mode.
go combo with
Wait, do I have
Ildor
movement
here
speed
on
for
this
that?
guy.
Do I have movement speed for that? I got it here.
And I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I
Yeah.
Go 10 and then 5
All right, so both roll your attack.
Yes.
with advantage.
With advantage.
Orosi is also going to roll, use one of his maneuvers. Let's see.
I don't need that.
Distracting strike.
I already have advantage.
Yeah.
It doesn't always just help you.
Uh.
Oh,
here.
the one he did the. I see.
He's doing it after.
Oh,
I
wait a
see.
second. If you're already doing that, then doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, it does. You do add your superiority die to the total damage of your damage roll.
And it's the next attack, so Ildor already attacked before you, so whoever attacks next gets advantage,
Yeah.
even if it's
Yeah.
an Nerion.
Yes.
I guess
Does
he's
10
already
hit?
flanking anyways.
10 does not hit.
10 does not hit, though it fails. So yeah, it fails.
Oh, I'm about to attack it if
Well,
I can
it's still
see
you
it.
still get the advantage.
Oh, I'm getting advantage here for the distracting strike of myself because it's supposed to be me hitting it
No,
to provide benefits. Or are you
You're
saying
flanking,
that I'm
you're
getting a
flanking.
benefit? Oh, we're flanking. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Let me roll my second d20 here.
Oh,
look,
man.
that didn't exactly end out how we were hoping it would.
and then whoever attacks the dragonfly next gets advantage because of the distraction strike.
I would have to hit the dragon fly in the first place for it to work.
No.
Oof.
Jeez.
When you hit with a
Oh.
weapon attack on the first
Yeah.
sentence.
So we're looking at
Oh.
Sylvia.
Oh, so you didn't actually use it, yeah.
Yeah.
So can I see this one? Past like the tent in Ildor?
Yeah, it's flying. It's you can see it.
You never let
okay,
me roll
yeah,
my
yeah.
damage, Ryan. By the way.
Roll damage real quick, Eldor. 9.
I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon come up to right here and then attack him.
Okay, you can move it.
Oh, I
Should be
can?
you should be able to, I think.
Am I just using this? Wait, what the hell?
Can you move mine? That's sitting right there.
No.
You know what? Just stop. Just oh my god. Jesus.
I did not
boys.
mean to do that.
It's so easy to use. Okay, moving it up, and it's gonna attack as well.
it wasn't working. It just
Probably because permissions, but yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
Ryan made it
yeah,
instead of
I'm gonna
yourself.
attack with spiritual weapon. Oh, does it get advantage?
No, you get advantage. Oh, wait,
Okay,
no,
so
you don't get
it-
advantage.
Yeah.
It wouldn't count on the spiritual weapon itself.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it rolled a nat 1, and then I'm going to run up next to the dwarf and attack this dragonfly with my mace.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
17. That's 4.
Nice.
Bash it in the head.
Everybody's done?
That's my turn.
Oh, well, yeah, Carlisle went.
What?
Yeah, Carlisle already went.
Anarion, did he go?
Yeah, he rolled
yeah,
his
Roll
death
the
saving
death saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's unconscious.
He's currently bleeding out.
yeah.
throw. The dragonfly is going to attempt to take you, Rosie. 20 unnatural.
It's
6 points of piercing damage. Sylvia, 15.
That does not hit.
Very well. Does the dragonfly that's asleep get to do anything, or is he just
Nope.
screwed?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's see.
Unless somebody wakes him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to your guys' turn. Mary,
Alright.
roll your death saving throw.
13.
He's stabilized.
You are, you're stabilized. However, you are not able to move until receiving medical care. I know. I think according to 5e,
I can't-
you come back as with 1 HP.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to roll it because then you just you're back up into the fight
Could I just drink a potion? Could I still do that? Like, it's still just grabbing something and fucking taking a drink. I've got 1 HP. It's not like I'm completely incapacitated. You know, I've woken up. I can move my arms and shit.
Yeah, I think we on house rules.
Are you sure when you're stabilized, you regain consciousness?
Yeah, you do, and you go to 1 HP, which is I don't like.
Okay.
I don't like how 5e does that.
Yeah, I've never seen it run that way in 5e.
That's how it is normally. That's the base rule for it.
That is the base rule.
Huh. Damn.
For now, we'll say you could drink a potion, and I'll figure out all the medical shit afterwards.
Alright.
What it's going to be probably in the future is that you're stabilized, you don't make any other death saving throws, but somebody needs to actually come to you with medical attention, and then you regain 1 HP. But yeah, you can drink a potion for now.
I don't know how. I'm just going to take one out of my inventory. What's the roll for it? It won't let me. Oh, it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, yeah, probably.
Such a normal healing potion, yeah.
Orosi is gonna attack this dragonfly with advantage.
You roll. Oh, okay, yeah.
7. I did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it right.
Go ahead, roll damage. Iljor.
I'm going to smack with my shillelagh as well.
Very well. Make your attack.
Smack it in the spine.
5 damage. Very weak maul.
Oh, whoops! I did do that with advantage. Good thing
Roll your
I got
roll
the
your
first
damage.
scroll.
Delron is going to
Smack you with my magic stick.
7. Carlisle. Carlisle and Sylvia. If you're just gonna like attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon again.
Yeah, I'm finding.
Here.
On.
And then
I gotta delete this too, real quick.
I'm probably just gonna use my mace again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Or is that for your spiritual weapon?
Yes, that's for my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Yeah, roll damage for that.
It's 11 force damage against this, and then I'm just gonna use my mace against this one.
Okay.
Casting Ray of Frost on this one as well.
Okay. Sylvia, go ahead and roll damage.
Yep. It's 3 against him.
Rip. As you can see, the butterfly, or not the butterflies, the dragonflies, begin to sort of. Oh, hold on. You guys see another arrow wisp through the trees behind the dwarf. I think that's everybody's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless I can do anything else, but probably not.
Yeah. This dragonfly is because it's gonna swing back a little bit. This one's asleep. Fuck.
You ain't doing shit.
5 step this way. Okay. Orosi, make a dexterity saving throw, and Sylvie, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. $18.
Finally, a good saving throw. 17.
Let's go.
As so none of you fall prone, which is good. The dwarf, however, does fall prone. Actually, we'll just say he's prone for
Out
the
of
time.
existence for a second.
Just get removed.
Yeah.
The dragonfly is going to attempt to disengage from both of you, and Sylvia and Orosi and Iljor all get attacks of opportunity. They're going to try to disengage after the.
Okay.
Opportunity.
I try and cast a spell at the motherfucker.
Not on their turn.
That's fair.
What is this?
Do we still
Oh
have
my
advantage
God.
on the attack of opportunity, Ryan?
I don't think so because it's trying to disengage.
You're probably
Also-
not flanking anymore, right?
Yeah, now if
At
it's
that point.
disengaging.
Yeah.
Sylvia.
It didn't use the disengage action, right?
No, because that's a full. That's like a
Okay,
full
okay.
action. It's just gonna attempt
Yes.
to fly away.
Yeah, 3 damage
3
to him.
damage. As for time's sake, they fly pretty fast. They fly faster than you move. So, for combat's sake,
They gone.
The dragonflies, upon taking the last little bit of damage that they could, severely weak.
Except for this one.
That one's asleep. Severely weak. Begin to try their hardest to kind of make you guys fall prone with their wings, with the sudden rush of air. While that only worked on the dwarf, regardless, the dragonflies attempt to escape, or manage to escape, rather, into the forest. As you hear the flutters of wings kind of on the leaves kind of kick up in the forest as it just they just both disappear into the blackness. Rip.
Hey, what are you...
That is
Ugh,
combat.
that was
Rosie.
nasty, man.
Tends to Nerion
Hey, you guys think we can
Just,
contain this
For you
dragonfly?
to help him up.
helps him up.
Let's see
I
how long
Way.
sleep lasts.
yeah, I'm
It's-
gonna
it's
walk
in
my
1
way
minute.
over.
Yeah,
to-
it's not long.
Is this thing dead?
No.
No, it definitely looks like it's asleep. You can see
I'm
it's
going
still
to
breathing.
kill it. I'm gonna put my sword through its head.
Okay.
You do
Fair
the
enough.
honors, sir.
That's
Like,
what I was thinking. Except
I
something
don't
more
want this
brutal.
thing waking up.
Rosi collects his errant weapons and equipment that he dropped throughout the combat.
Narion's gonna sit down and use the healer's kit and take a short fucking rest.
Here, no, I can. Here, Narian, I'll
Yeah.
patch you up.
I'm still
I'll-
doing that.
I'll
I'm
patch
still
you up.
taking. I'm still using my healer's kit to take a
No,
short
I'm
rest.
going to use the healing kit on you. I
Oh,
have.
I guess that's
Yeah,
fine. It
he-
doesn't matter.
he-
I'm still taking a short rest.
Warlock wants his spells.
Yes.
I'm also going to heal everybody. here.
Dwarves, what is your name?
Is everybody all right?
Yes, I think we haven't lost any limbs this time. Not that we lose limbs at all, but
Right, where did the
Here.
dragonfly bite me when he crit me?
I can
In
heal
your shoulder,
everybody
like
here.
right here.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes
Which
and
shoulder?
cast
right shoulder.
prayer.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna cast prayer of healing over the next 10 minutes, and that's gonna heal up to 6 creatures. So it's all of the party, including this dwarf. I'm
Okay.
gonna heal.
Okay.
With prayer of healing. It's a 2nd level spell. And then that's going to be 2d8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2.
God.
22 hit points.
Oh my god, thank you. Damn, bro.
Also, I don't know, Brian, if it matters. I just did a medicine check just because I was using the healer's kit on Anarion. I don't know if that actually matters.
Healer's
So that
kit
healing
just
is
reduces
for
the
everybody?
time so far of a short rest. I don't
Okay.
think you don't really like. I'll look into the specifics of healer's kit, but I don't think it aids you. I think it just in terms of like gives you HP. But I could be wrong. I could be
Looking up healer's
100%
kit
wrong.
now just to be sure.
Healer's kit, you can expend one use
Yeah.
of it to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make the check to stabilize them.
Without
But-
making
That's
saving
all it
throws.
does, right? Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
automatically
yeah.
stabilize
yeah,
it.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
and it's
But-
limited uses.
Otherwise, there's no like hit point healing extra
Yeah, it
as
does
far as I'm
nothing.
aware.
Yeah, it just says without needing to make a wisdom check, so you can just automatically stabilize people.
But you can still use your hit dice in this short rest.
Yeah, I'm still using it in Ryan's rules to take a short rest. Because it's only 10 minutes with the healer's
And I'm
kit.
being thematic with Ildor using the healer's kit on it.
Sure.
I just want my spell back quickly.
So, what brings you to, well, this camp, I guess? Rosie's turning towards the dwarves.
Oh, we were just picking orgerberries in the clearing, just on the other side of those trees until we heard the sounds of battle.
We've just come upon
Thank
this
you for
place.
coming to our aid.
Yeah, we weren't in the area when. Is this your camp?
No, we stumbled upon this. Apparently, someone got whisked away by some beast to consume those dragonflies, but we don't know where the original members are.
Sorry about the elf thing, by the way. That was me.
Understandable.
We were talking to some wood elves earlier, so.
Understandable. Arrows flying in the forest. Forgiven. My name is Thelron. This is my wife, Mel.
The beards.
We both have beards, by the way.
Which one's talking, Ryan? Which one's talking right now?
This one's the
Okay,
man.
so this is the female dwarf. Got it.
This is the female dwarf. All right.
That's what I was thinking.
What's with the peculiar look on your face?
Oh, it's we don't get to see individuals who are female and also maintain beards. It's a lovely beard, but
It's very common in dwarves culture. Maybe you should get cultured.
it
son.
is. Very,
We're just not dwarves.
if I
Sorry,
might say, quite
we didn't
unusual
know.
for us. I don't think any of us here are familiar with any female dwarf having a beard, but it is lovely.
It's the two dwarves just kind of look at each other and look back at the party. Thelron, the one to the left, stands just over 4 foot 4 inches. So he's a little bit taller on the side of the dwarf.
Yeah.
Adorned in light armor, seemingly made by the hands of fellow dwarves. It doesn't appear to be very intricate. Like I said, very rudimentary armor, flowing down to what appear to be silver-lined work boots that are great for forest tracking. They're kind of on the cusp of comfortability and forest tracking, while still maintaining like the look of being not higher class, but upper middle class. His arms, though they are very hairy, like any other dwarf you'd see, are adorned in various cuts and scrapes, as if the dwarf appears to be like he looks like he works with his hands a lot. On the other hand, the other dwarf, Mel, boasts a full head of silvery, pearlescent hair, which is a little bit on the darker side, with various braids from many different cultures. Not just dwarvish culture. You see bits of elvish and even human culture in terms of the craft work of the beads within the hair. And then accompanying like the same sort of armor as well, all the way down to the work boots. The hair is slightly less thick on the arms, though, which is maybe in the future a dead giveaway for a female dwarf, but nevertheless.
Well, that aside, is there anything ahead of the road that we need to be watching out for?
Not that we're aware of, but you can follow us to our camp.
Okay.
We're actually just cooking up some rabbits in our cart, so.
Well, we have a carriage just over there if you don't mind that we park it nearby.
That's absolutely
If
fine.
the horses are okay, man, with those dragonflies flying around, I'm kind of worried
Yeah.
about them.
By all means, you are welcome to join us on the ride back as well.
Ever seen dragonflies like this around here before?
Not that I've seen, but I'm not surprised. The Silverdale, especially on the outskirts, house various different creatures. You might want to check on your horses, though. As he kind of like peers over your guys' shoulders, the horses look frightened. The way they're kind of hooked onto the cart is seemingly loose, as if they've been trying to get away. For the most part, making subtle sort of like tightenings here and there would be sufficient to get the horses back on track. But
I was half expecting you to say, the horses are gone.
They're fucking dead.
Just like your monkey.
I didn't even get a
Hey.
name of before they died.
Can I do like I heard that some dragonfly wings can be pretty valuable. Can I try and harvest some of the wings off of the dragonflies?
sure, make a
Do you want survival or nature?
survival check. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense for like skinning animals and stuff.
19. You're able to harvest a couple wings. 2 wings.
Because each one has 4 wings. I thought that I'd be able to get a couple.
The way the attachments are to the wings, in terms of dragonflies, is very intricate. It's not just a wing attachment. There's like a craft work that goes into it. So you managed to get 2 decent looking wings from it.
Into the bag.
I'm just laying down on the dirt near the campfire at the moment.
Yeah.
Just resting.
Rosie's wandered over to the horses, and I threw her animal handling check. I got an 11.
11. You're able to calm the horses down enough to where they seemingly understand there is no present danger, though they are still kind of spooked. Something that the guard watch may want to do upon sleeping tonight is to just keep an extra eye on them.
You can follow me this way to the horses.
Yeah. Let's all load up and head for camp this way. We all had a bit of a rough night now.
AD strafe your way to the horses.
Can't touch this.
This is my driver's seat. Oh, you're riding shotgun?
Yeah.
As you make your way further down the road, Thelron, the one with the helmet, speaks up as the horses begin to go forth down the road. My wife and I were traveling to Eldergard to meet with some in-laws, so fortunately seems like we're going the opposite direction, but no worries, our camp is only just a little bit up the road.
Wonderful.
Oh, good.
Elderguard's pretty fun. You guys are gonna have a great time.
Oh, we go every year. It's might be fun for some, but the in-laws, it's a headache.
I mean,
sounds like work.
You could take your mind off the in-laws and gamble there. It's totally fun.
As you see,
thinking about the casino.
Don't listen to him. He's just mad because he lost his money.
As you see
but I
Mel,
regained it all.
As you see Mel with a squint in her eye,
my
sort of
buddy.
look at Thelron. Thelron kind of looks over at Mel again. Ugh. Just kind of makes a grunt noise and.
Oh, you guys don't like gambling?
Gambling's fun for the whole family.
My
guys.
wife is not partial to it, and you hear the female door speak up. I'm not partial about it.
Oh, I see.
I can relate.
Thanks for
to
the
that.
input.
Well,
So berry harvesting.
As Thelron reaches into his jacket and puts a couple berries, or holds out his hand to kind of give you some berries. They look like kind of like a cousin to the blackberry. Picture like blueberries, but bigger and blacker. Sweet, but
Biggest, blackest berry.
Bigger,
Yes.
blacker berry.
yeah,
Black and
bigger,
blueberry?
blacker berry. But yeah, just overly large blueberries that sort of taste like a blackberry. So,
and what did you call it?
Orger berries. At least that's what the dwarvish call them.
Orger berries. Sweet.
Someone just butchers the name.
Mmm.
Berries.
Hoarder berries.
Several, a little bit down the way, you guys eventually find the camp of these two, and it's kind of off to the side, much like the initial camp that you saw. A couple tents, a small campfire, and a pot over the campfire. As you kind of grind the horses to a halt, in and around the campfire, everybody goes. I'm gonna take a quick 5 seconds to use the restroom because I really have to go, and then I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah.
You gotta tinkle.
A true Super Saiyan always sprinkles when he
When he-
tinkles.
A true Super Saiyan always sprinkles when he tinkles.
Outstanding.
What are you supposed to be?
What are you, gay? Yeah?
You did you see the Barshals versus Caster gap that I put in a
I did,
campaign
I
discussion?
did, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's just like
It's
That's
the
exactly
same-
what I was talking about.
2 more
late
months,
game.
Nick. 2 more
I-
months.
I'm
What's 2 more months?
surprised you got those saving throws like so well there.
Yeah, true.
Fuck.
Like,
Good.
Both of you guys.
Yeah, I didn't die.
That could have been
Thanks.
bad.
All right. As
Alright,
everybody
back
kind of
on.
gathers around the campfire, you see Thelron go over to his cart. It is currently opposite from where you guys have parked. Small little one-horse carriage, only there to accompany the two dwarves. Brings over some skinned animals and begins to roast them over the fire along with various vegetables. And then a small bowl of orgerberries that he has poured out. Mel begins to fix herself up and kind of put away her weapons. Sitting around the campfire as the food is cooking. The forest sounds around you kind of fully come into, not come into existence, but come to your attention as, or once more after the fight, as the previous half hour or so has been mostly, fighting the dragonflies. Thelron takes a seat along with everybody else around the campfire. Interesting group. I'm sorry, I had to say something. What brings you in these parts?
Well, all of us come from many different places around. All of us have generally been around Caldera, but each of us are bound in some sort of way that can't
very
be
close
entirely
friends.
described by words.
We're very close. We've been on many adventures together. Some great, some went horrible. And as I say
You
that,
are
I kind of like glance over to Carlisle.
Just shame.
So
Just like
imagine that the friends you're with, and then
Imagine they have a bomb.
you're with them. You're with them a lot, right? You're with them all the time. You're going to the tavern with them, all that stuff. And then imagine when you go to sleep at fucking night that you see through their eyes half the time. Yeah, that's what's going on with us, and I don't know why.
I don't think
I don't.
all of the information needs to be exposed to every individual we run
I
by. Don't you?
don't
Well,
mind.
Probably not the
You
best
never-
idea, Carlisle.
You never know if someone's heard of a cure for this either. So.
Yeah, you never know what they know. I mean, it can't really hurt to expose it in this, I don't think, at this point.
Interesting. I know on some level what you're speaking of. I was a previous adventurer myself before I met Mel. As is tradition in various dwarvish cultures, why don't we all share a story from our times, from wherever we come from?
Sure.
As he points to you, Iljor, first. This is gonna test your improv skills.
There's a lot of stories that I can tell about living in the Silverdale. I've lived here basically my whole life. I grew up in a small town not too far from here. Well, I suppose it is kind of far from here. But it's just been me and my mom for a while. But I guess the story I'll tell you about is the first time I met a Treant. His name was Billy Joe the Treant. Hey, I've got to come up. It's Billy Joe the Treant. It was when I was probably, I don't know, 15 or so, I'd say. Me and my dad were out collecting some stuff for the Druid tribe, and it was a rustling in the bushes pretty far from us. And my dad looked up and he saw some movement in the branches. And he said that I thought it might have been something, so we went over to go take a look. And it turns out that it was a big old moving tree. He said hello to my father because father had been around the parts for quite a while. It seems like he's been, near our home for quite some time. Been, taking care of things and making sure everything was okay. It was all cool with us and Billy Joe. It was pretty nice to meet a Treant for the first time. Speaking of which, we just met a huge Treant
recently he's passed away, but yeah, Treants, man, pretty cool. Pedro's a good guy.
Treant culture, something that is very interesting, but far less studied than it should be. I would say.
Yep.
As his gaze reverts from Iljor to Anarian.
I've got a lot of stories with a dwarvish friend of mine back home, along with an orcish, or a half-orc. We would... I would disguise myself and we'd go hit the bars, go crash gatherings, and go brawling in pubs together. And Anarian looks like he's kind of like staring into the fire while he's talking about it, almost looking like his eyes are welled up. I don't really have any particular thing I could say about it at the moment, I guess. Nothing that I wish to share, at least, or that I could. But I have a lot of great memories with a fine dwarvish man, and it's good to see his kind.
As he nods and kind of takes his drink from his side, basically like a dwarvish water skin, I guess, would be the easiest way to put it. It's not essentially a water skin, but it's just another sort of vessel for water that he has in his pack, and he just slightly raises it and takes a drink. As his gaze averts from Anarian to Erosi.
I don't talk much about home. It's a bit of a sore spot. From a clan of Rosi, one of the Dragonborn clans on this continent. They used to, well, I've been told, they used to roam around all over the continent. Don't know what they did. They were fairly nomadic. And settled down after some time. And around that time, I was born. So much fun to be had, so much hard work. Very much not the warm kind of people you would expect. Rather than spending time with each other like we are now. Most would rather duel each other, hunt. Not a lot to be had in terms of time with others, but in terms of the fires that we walked through, it made us feel like we were invincible. It's one time I was going to literally walk through a fire, and you would think walking over coals, you would just have to take it nice and slow. But if there's anything I've learned over the years, that sometimes it's pain like that you just need to rush through. Trauma is difficult. I've lost my clan since. And I've thrown my years into drinking, spending time with thieves. But perhaps wandering the roads is where I'm supposed to be. As Erosi looks up to the sky.
As the dwarf's gaze also drifts up, the sky, at this point in time, filled with the stars above, there's this connection between not just those standing around the campfire, but the thought that there could be people elsewhere within Hrathen staring up at these same stars, contemplating the same complications that you are facing, or this entire party is facing at the moment. It just brings some connection deep within your minds as the dwarf looks at you, Sylvia.
Well, I am a Triton. I was born in the ocean. I am kin to fish, and you can see I have gills and fins and webbed hands. My race was adapted perfectly to the ocean and living in it. I lived in a tribe in a village called Shekshai, and I spent my whole childhood there. I spent many nights going out and hunting with my father, tracking down various mysterious creatures deep beneath Morin's Pass. You may have heard of that from all of its trade that goes on around there, but the creatures deep beneath the sea are nothing like the creatures up here. They're much slimier, much more monstrous looking, I'll say. At least often. But I do miss it from time to time, and I especially miss my father. I lost him a few years ago. But I will say I am happy to be here right now. And I've learned a lot from my days down there.
As long as we're all happy where we are, I suppose.
Yeah.
The dwarf takes another drink. Now, the Eladrin, I've been eagerly awaiting your story, as I'm fascinated by the Fae, personally.
Well, I wouldn't be too excited. I don't remember much of my time within the Feywild. I came to the material plane at a rather young age, you see. I remember more from my time here, of course, than I do there. But if you're curious, I do remember a couple things that was really great about the place. One thing being the trees within Myth Draenor. If you'd walk around the parks, which my mother often took me and my sister, and we'd take a stroll down, see the Myth Draenorian trees, see the bright colors, and play by the pond while she was reading her books, smoking on, and I pull out of my bag the pipe of smoke monsters. This peculiar device right here. To most, it just looks like a pipe. But when we'd come back from that park, and it was time to sleep, to calm us down and to get us settled into bed, my mother would read us stories, great stories, of Myth Draenor and of the Fae in its entirety. One thing she would always talk about, as she would take a puff, and Carlisle begins to take a draw of the pipe and blow it out, is these right here. As you see, like, different Fae creatures like satyrs and tree ants and stuff like that come out of the smoke. These were the creatures of the Fae, and they're beautiful. And I remember as I'd look at him, almost like counting sheep, my eyes would just begin to drift away. Now, recently coming back to my village in the material plane in Autumn Reach. At first, it seems my mother didn't want to startle me about what was going on there. They told me it was as great of a place as ever. Nothing seemed wrong. And she had a reason for my father staying, but it was not the truth. You see, my hardship is that I have to return to Myth Draenor, but not as a friendly place with beautiful trees and great bedtime stories. No. I'm afraid the creatures you see me blowing out of the pipe are ones that fear the Eladrin. As now I know that my city that I originally grew up in is cursed with a awful magical item. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but what I am in search of, and what I haven't told even my friends here before, is called the Nexus Crystal. Apparently, from what I've been told, it is one of the most powerful magical artifacts to ever exist. And it has corrupted the Eladrin to the point where they are no longer a race of honor and inspiration, but that of oppression, fear, and anger. Corruption at its finest. So my big task is that now I must find a way back there and try to fix what damage is done. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but with the party and friends I've currently made along my way in my travels of the material plane, one day I will make it back. I will see my father again, if he's still alive, and I will restore my city. And Carlisle just kind of puts his head in his lap. And you can see tears, of course.
Sylvia puts her hand on his shoulder.
It is utterly beautiful. The Fae has always fascinated me since I was a young boy. I don't have quite as a heavy story as that. I just have one particular thing that happened in some Bahrainian village. I think it was, it might have even been the capital of... Nah, this was a village in Barajas. I think the men I was traveling with, a half-orc, an elf, and a human. We were adventurers, much like yourself, going about the lands, completing tasks, gaining notoriety. All once upon a time, of course. We were in this village with an open market. You know, if any of you have ever been to Barajas or Yosemite, they have open markets with food on display, and it's much more extravagant than the culture around here. And the half-orc I was with, Trot, he didn't quite understand. This was his first time in the region, and he was just picking things up and various fruits and vegetables and just eating them. He thought they were just out for people. We had there'd be kids that would kind of come up to you and tug on your shirt or your trousers. in order to get a coin. I remember one time the half-orc, TWOH, he was standing next to one of these venues, one of these markets. He was just grabbing things and just handing them to these kids. Not paying for them, of course. And he had a few in his hand as well. And before you know it, I guess the market owner called the authorities. And pretty soon we had 2 or 3 members of law enforcement in Barajas just chasing us through the streets of whatever village we were in. And this guy, he tripped several of the children so that they would catch them instead of us. I felt extremely bad.
Wow.
But we made it out of there in one piece. Did not go hungry that night. That's for sure. That is something I will never forget.
It reminds me a lot of the trouble that me and my friend Nazgrim and Falstead would get into.
Really, Falstead?
As the dwarf kind of reaches over, checks the rabbits and the various vegetables cooking currently, beginning to kind of sear through. He each hands a plate of meat and vegetables to each and every one of you, and not much is said as you all sit there and just enjoy the meal for the night. Mel herself, after kind of letting down her armor and her arms, partakes in a little bit of the food by the campfire side, but for the most part finds refuge in her tent. After the meal, though, small conversation is had about the rest of the night, as Thelron and Mel elect to just take refuge in their tent. They don't mind if you guys kind of, have guard duty or stand watch or whatever it is you want to do, but they don't normally do that. Is that something that is, I'm assuming, since you guys do it pretty much every time, who's taking guard watch for the night?
I'll watch first.
Okay.
Orosi will take second.
Eldra will take the last.
I only need 4 hours of rest. I can take, like Sylvia can take the first one. I can get my 4 hours while Sylvia's taking it, and then I can just take the rest.
Yeah, we do have an area.
Yeah,
with
elves
those.
You guys can just sleep.
Insane.
Okay.
Me and fucking Carlisle could probably just split it.
Yeah,
Carlisle
just
doesn't
literally,
meditate,
like-
does he?
Yeah,
I mean, watches will probably be split up into 2 hours per. Because,
I do meditation.
Just to alleviate the load.
Wait, we're gonna sleep for 8, right? So,
At least.
yeah.
So we want to break it up that way. Sylvia, you have first, and then all the way to Uljor being the last person.
I was gonna say something to Carlisle before we all went to bed.
Okay. Yep.
After it's kind of quieted down and everybody's kind of packing up and getting ready to go to bed, I'll kind of make my way by him, not trying to stop him or get him tied up in a conversation or anything, but I'll kind of put my hand on his shoulder and say, I understand. Your city is... it's not the only one amongst us who has a cursed home.
That's, if you remember back in the Diacre Mountains scenario, this is why I said we have more in common than you think. And Carlisle just kind of taps his hand as well and walks to the tent.
Sylvia, as you take first guard duty, everybody finds
Us elves got to stick together.
Yes, we do, brother.
as you all find rest in your respective tents. Sylvia, outside, about an hour and a half goes by as the cold night air washes over your skin. Your longing for the sea is apparent. and that's just brought on by the coldness of the night, especially getting into the colder months of the year. Though there are greater complications at hand, just this little bit of home, this little bit of feeling, though it can't match the first steps into the greater expanse, or Morin's Pass, or wherever you go to begin your journey to Riol. It can't beat that, but it's fractionally the same feeling.
Yeah.
Like I said, about an hour and a half goes by into your watch as you hear rustling of Thalron's tent as he meanders out, kind of with somewhat cold weather clothing on. He comes up to the cart, prepares something in his water skin, and comes to sit next to you on the fire, or by the fire. You had mentioned monstrosities in the sea, and that's something I was meaning to ask you. Is I can somewhat relate to, the Dark Elf and the Dragonborn. Those races are somewhat close to ones I surround myself with, but Tritons, I'm not familiar much with their culture, and what's life like down there? I'm just curious, is all.
Well, it's awfully dark. Most Triton cities or settlements are at the very ocean floor, and there isn't much light that comes through down there, even when the sun is out. If you are deep enough in the ocean, it's still dark as night, and it's very cold. Out in the winter up here, it is pretty similar to how cold it is down in the depths. So that's how it is pretty much all of the time for me in the ocean. And a lot of the time, fighting for survival can be quite the challenge, with all the various creatures down there that elude understanding, really. There are just so many places down in the ocean that have yet to be explored, and there are many new species of creatures always popping up. And
I've seen illustrations of various creatures that are friendly and a lot of them unfriendly. Some I can't even pronounce. But some of them are just freaking my words, just ugly. No offense.
It's understandable. There are once you get deep enough into the ocean, another thing is that the pressure gets very high, and so many creatures have to adapt to that by not having very hard bones or skeleton structures at all. Sometimes there are many wild things that can happen to a body when that happens, and yeah, they can look pretty ugly.
I grew up in Coburg and moved to Dracot with my grandmother when I was a very young boy. Like I had mentioned earlier, I was an adventurer like yourself. I had my own little group of individuals, and you can always tell. It's not every day you see a Triton like yourself in the same company as a Dragonborn and a Furbolg, so I see a little bit of myself in you all, but I mentioned earlier the half-orc Trog. I traveled with him, a human magic user, Coleon, and an elf, Azure. We all came together for the most unlikely of reasons, much like yourselves probably. But those reasons faded over time, and time together, instead of it feeling mandatory, just kind of dissipated into, well, I didn't really feel like trying much anymore. We traveled all over the world, sailed the Picaro Sea, touched the trees of the Elven Autumn Woods, and climbed mountaintops, and fought on the battlefields of Jorokai and Orgoth, but yeah, like I said, those reasons just evolved to... It didn't feel like we had to be together, but that we wanted to be together.
Yeah.
Our time together is still something I hold deep to this day, and I still remember them. I see the camaraderie of your people, your party. Enjoy it while you can, as he puts his hands on his knees and begins to stand up.
Well, I will, and I must say I really appreciate your company and hospitality.
Hrathen is a dangerous place. If you ever find yourself in the city of Shigaraki, in Hiroto, you have to see the Temple of Seguro. It's a beautiful sight within a very hostile country in terms of its history.
Mm-hmm.
That's one memory, one wonder of the world, if you will, at least in my eyes. That is something I will never forget. Truly.
Could you spell that for me? I'd like to write that down so I don't forget.
Temple of Seguro. If my Hiroshin is correct, I believe it's spelled Suguro.
And that's where?
That's in Shigaraki in Hiroto. I'll type it to you later.
Sounds like some shit that, like, some L5R shit. The fucking names are all Japanese, like, yeah. Shigaraki and Hiroto. Yeah.
Well, just thinking about adventuring is making me more and more tired, so I will leave you to the rest of your watch.
All right. Sleep well.
As he returns to his quarters, the night presses on as the party rotates individuals up until morning comes.
When it comes to my watch, I'm just going to make sure to check in on the horses and see how they're doing.
Okay.
Because they were so spooked earlier.
Iljor, as you take the watch, taking into account everything around you, making sure they're, like, you know, with turnover and everything, making sure that nothing seems out of the ordinary in terms of what you see along the trees or at the campfire, at the campsite, and everything around you. Making your way up to the horses. The horses, though they're normally asleep, have stayed awake in this sort of, not trance, but they're very tired and attempting to stay awake, and they're not letting sleep come over them. This could create complications in the future as far as length of travel, but as long as you feed the horses correctly and take adequate breaks, everything should be fine.
Try and do a little bit of animal handling to at least get them some rest while we're eating breakfast.
While you're eating breakfast, or while you're on watch?
Like during my watch, and then into us eating breakfast and getting ready for the morning.
Okay, make an animal handling check. 17, as you do your best at sort of like, 10 minutes into your watch to rest assure the horses that they are safe, even feeding them a little bit. You manage to get them to at least fall into a somewhat of a slumber, getting some sleep under their belt. And keeping an eye on them during the remainder of your watch as the early morning hours come.
Most used screen of the whole campaign right here.
That's loud as fuck. So morning comes. You all have a little bit of breakfast over the fire. And you guys bid Thelron and Mel farewell as they travel eastward. I'm sorry, westward towards Eldergard. And you guys travel eastward. Is there anything you'd like to do before you actually set off? Think about prepared spells. You know, everything that accompanies with like a new day. I think, right? You get a full night's rest. You have a new day.
Yes. I would like to prepare different spells here.
Okay.
Clean weapons.
Yeah, sharpen your weapons, clean the weapons, just kind of account for everything.
My ducks are in a row.
Who's driving? Iljor, I presume?
Yep.
Why do you have Imor's spit?
Because that's a macro I can use for Immer's attack.
Yo, he spits at people, does he?
Well, the attack's called a fire seed, but yes, I imagine it's some spitting thing.
I guess what's weird is you have to prepare spells in D&D Beyond.
No, you don't.
No, you can prepare them in this.
Can you?
Yeah, it's that little star next to the spell.
As morning comes and you guys are watches are rotated, you guys are having breakfast, you bid farewell, and you're along your way. The warm sun begins to peek through the canopies of the trees. As you begin to make your journey east and load up the cart, the dwarfs have rounded the corner, and you guys find several days extra rations in your cart, as well as some additional horse feed.
Oh shit.
Insane.
Oh, they left us stuff?
Yes, they did leave you a little bit of stuff.
Elrond and Mel, real winners.
And then a little bit of orger berries as well. A little bit of a small bowl of the shit. All right.
Either one mode.
Yeah.
You better fucking stop.
These orgrim berries of the.
God, I want to watch those videos.
These
again.
trees are massive,
Yeah.
Ryan. Look, it takes 24 hours to
Shut
walk.
I'm fucking
You're
stuttering.
It's
You're muted.
Thelron, not Elron, right?
Thelron, yes.
Yeah.
Thelron.
DM's woe.
Traveling eastward out of the Silverdale, and eventually to the Brownog Hills, they remain just as they were the previous year. The slopes move up and down the horizon as the plains are littered with harvested crop, essentially. I'll bring you to the scene, but this is not exactly in the same like season, but this is kind of like what you're working with in terms of sight. Everybody should be loading into that momentarily.
Nice.
As the sun streaks upwards into the sky into the afternoon, a small break is had amongst you guys to kind of feed the horses, check up on them, have some of your rations, sharpen your blades, etc., etc. As the day moves on into the afternoon, the skies grow darker off in the distance, and before long, a small bit of rainfall accompanies.
Just a heads up, I'm at 98% for loading still.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
same.
fine.
I
It's just a visionary thing. Like it's just
Alright.
pictures of hills.
I loaded first. Haha.
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you.
wild. Absolutely. Like
What's up with that?
Shit's fucked.
I loaded first, but yeah, yeah.
I think you did. I think I did see the blue sea first.
Yeah. I don't know how Rap is still loading ahead of Basic and Nick and all that shit. I don't
Odd.
get it.
Sometimes it just bugs out and sticks me at 98% no matter what, and as
He
soon as I
actually
reload, it loads in.
loaded faster than Eli on the
Oh, it's loaded. There we go.
what was it? The Dragonfly map?
Yeah, I don't know. But a little bit of rain is had as you guys venture on into the late afternoon. It rains into the evening, providing some sort of a little bit of complications between setting up camp. However, you guys over a campfire have a little bit of your rations, some organ berries, some food, and night falls fairly quickly. You guys take your watch rotations. It's nothing necessarily happens over the night that prompts any sort of caution. By the morning, the rain has stopped, though the grasslands and mud is still it still may create some complications further on down the road for your horses, but nothing that you guys should be cautious of currently. The next day is much of the same as the previous day. Lots of travel throughout the hills, up and down. Again, checking on your horses regularly as they haven't got the best sleep. Stopping ever so, probably every once in a while, exchanging small talk here and there. In the early morning hours of the 13th, the mountains of the Diaker loom in the distance as the capital city of Thaldor can be seen through the streaks of sunlight on the horizon. As you peer closely, you can see birds flying overhead at the highest peaks of the city as the road goes further down into a valley, and you can see it kind of swerve into where this city sits. A short distance is had in the early morning hours, it's probably roughly 8-9 a.m. When you guys reach the gates of Thaldor. It is currently Thursday, November the 13th, 9 a.m. You guys waltz in. The city is much like it was the previous year. I think we can bring you to this one.
Oh, Thalador.
It's been a while since we've been here.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, you can, as you make your way in, I'm assuming you guys find a stable for the horse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find a stable for the horse on the outskirts of the southern part of the city. Stepping off, making sure everything is in order. You guys have all your things. Everything is properly secured in the southern stables. You guys walk into Thaldor. What would you guys like to do? Unless if you guys don't want to do anything here, just kind of, take a small break. We can move straight through Thaldor, but it's completely.
I do have something that I wanted to do real quick.
Rosie doesn't have anything to attend to, so. Is you saying?
Are we staying in town? Or are we just rolling through it?
I don't really have anything to do behind.
The only thing I need to do when we're here in town is check in on the lady that sold me Trent.
Well, aside from checking on that lady, then
You could have matched,
think
dude. I got the same shirt, but it's red.
hey.
Same.
No shit, really? Are you serious?
Yes.
No, Jesus Christ. We all gotta fucking wear it one session.
It's a bunch of
Yeah.
Sorry, Rosie, you were saying something.
No, I don't think we have anything to do aside from visit that lady. So.
What time of day is it?
It's around 9 a.m.
Oh, it's early, so we don't have to stay here. We could just roll through.
Yeah, we could just roll through.
So I did want to make a stop while we're here, because this is the last big city that we'll hit before fucking getting to our location, isn't it?
Yeah, it's there's no, I mean, it's Lawful Ren or Starshedder Hold, like after this.
Yep. So,
Perhaps we should probably take the time to.
if you guys want to get any equipment or anything, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll meet you back at the stables. I've got a couple things I needed to go grab.
Oh, don't forget to grab
Anarion,
some winter clothes if you guys don't have them with you.
should I hide my identity as well?
Going to
We-
Star Strider Hold?
Yes.
No. You all, assuming the city hasn't changed as much as I fear, you should all be fine.
Okay.
I'm
we
the
should
only one
all,
that should not
yeah.
be seen.
if anything, hooded
Understood.
cloaks as well, because we are quite the remarkable team as well. I don't think you get to see a Dragonborn, a Triton, a Furbolg, a Ladrin.
We have a cart. I
We do
have a
do have the
plan
cart.
that will not require you to hide yourselves. We can talk about it after we meet back up.
All right. I already have a cloak anyway, but if that is all, then
Yeah, I've got a couple things I wanted to go do, but I don't know if anybody else had
Alright.
anything.
I suppose I'll walk along with Iljor.
I'm gonna buy some more rations.
It's been approximately
Yeah,
3 or 4
so-
days since Elder Guard, so you have some rations, especially with the extras that were given to you by the dwarves.
Yeah.
If you were, you
We
probably
go
have.
back forward in case something happens.
I
so
already had
Yeah.
4 days left. So.
I had 3.
Each of you have an extra 2 that the dwarves left you.
Okay, I don't need to buy more rations then.
Okay.
But I will go around town trying to help cure the sick. And giving people rations and supplies from the alms box, and then I'll refill that.
Okay. I would like you to make. I'm assuming Carlisle. Or now that you're back, what would you like to do, Carlisle?
Oh, I said I don't really have much to do in Baldor.
Okay, so accompany Sylvia is what I.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Sylvia, I would like you to make 3 medicine checks.
Okay.
Good. What time is it? 9:30.
This one,
Not even too bad.
2, 3.
Curious, actually. In a city like Thalador, do we have someone who can enchant? Or actually, does I've never bothered to ask. What is Carlisle's business anyway? What's the nature of your business, Carlisle?
Basically, we offer a service where you can either buy magical items from the shop, which, I mean, we're not there, so that's not happening, or I can have whatever kind of thing you want, as long as it's not too extraordinary, worked on over time, and you kind of pick whatever item you want molded to that effect, essentially.
I see.
Yeah, and I just have them work on it. They'll put it on a wait list, and then, yeah.
It's quite awkward that when I go to throw my spear, it seems I don't have another spear to throw.
You want some type of returning?
If it's feasible, but I'm not entirely certain for this old thing. I'd probably have to find something that's a little bit more worthwhile to save such an expense for.
Find an item, and it shall be done, my friend.
I see. Thank you. Beyond that, nothing I can think of that I probably reasonably need. Maybe if there's a spyglass, just as an extra piece to take along with, but...
Yeah, I mean, you could find one here if you would like to buy one. I think they're kind of expensive, though.
We shall see. Let's go find a spyglass.
Iljor, as you roam the streets, somewhat recollecting exactly where the shop was, there it stands, still standing, surprisingly.
Is it actually open this time?
Yeah, as you open. A small bell rings throughout the residence.
Wait, I have her name. Give me 1 second. One moment. So I have the Trent statue in my inventory.
This is the one you said reminds you of your mom, right?
Yep. Trent statue. Marianne.
As the door, upon hearing the bell, the door in the back kind of swings open. Oh, you, the Furbo.
Hi,
Be
Marianne,
careful,
it's me
be careful.
again.
You're a very large
I'm-
individual.
I know, I'm being
Well,
careful.
come here.
I'm coming.
Come. I can't hear you. How can I help you, son?
Well, me and my friends were here in town again, and I just wanted to check in to see how you're doing.
Well, same as always.
Do you have any new interesting things that I could take a look at while I'm here?
Oh, I can't remember last week, son. There's a few things around here that I've made, I think, in the last month or so. I'm not sure if anything suit your fancy, but you welcome to peruse.
Let's look around.
As you look around, Anarian, you said you had some business to conduct.
I do. First, I want to find somewhere where I could buy a mask.
Okay. What kind of mask?
Like a full face cover. Like I'm wanting something that's gonna cover my face completely. Not, I mean, if I can find somewhere that sells one magical that I can afford, sure, I'll look at it. But just something mainly to cover my face.
Okay. In terms of giving you armor, that could be an arms and armor shop. Something magical would be the Arcana Guild, or various magic shops. It depends on like what the purpose is. It's just to shroud your face.
Mainly, that's the primary goal of it. I don't know if I mean, if I ran across one that was magical, it'd be kind of cool to see what kind of magical items were available to me if I could afford any. I only have like 150 gold, but so I guess I could check out the Arcana Guild if they might have some.
For 150 gold,
Probably not.
Anarian would have the knowledge that anything magical would be out of that price range. And the best
Yeah, I
thing you
figured. So
the best thing would be some sort of armor that would cover your face.
yeah, I'll talk to an armorer.
Okay. Rosie, you were trying to find a spyglass, right?
Yes, I'm also writing down a shopping list so that way I could just send it all to you.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, spyglass.
Everything is book. As per the book, you could like negotiate, haggle a little bit.
Rosie kind of walks up to the store manager, kind of leans over him. I'm gonna roll intimidation. You certain that these aren't, I can't get these for cheaper?
Make an intimidation check.
Is that actually scary? Are you sure?
Because people are going to die from this if I don't get this.
The human, who's a very timid individual, picture Nick Swartzen, but like a little bit more timid.
Oh God.
He just
Oh shit.
I can't. How much would you want it for then? Which I think the price is 1,000 GP for a spike.
Yes, I'm going to take this thing for 100 gold. I don't have that much, my guy.
A persuasion check.
Persuasion. Let's see how this goes.
You said you don't have 100 gold?
No, I only have like 180 some gold on me, but I'm trying to go for it, my guy. I'm trying to go for it.
80% discount.
20.
He says, I can maybe let it go for 800. 100 is just too low. My father would kill me.
Orosi just walks out of the store. Actually, are there other things I can buy from the store? Because, tell you what.
What an interaction,
What?
bro.
Holy shit. My
That's
father
some
would kill
crackhead
me.
shit,
Fuck
dude.
you. Piece of shit.
Oh, man. That
Let's see,
interaction.
I'm gonna, instead of that, I suppose I'll take a grappling hook, 50 feet of rope, and let's go for like 10 climbing pittance, or whatever you call them.
Okay.
Pronounce it.
Minus the goal. And take the items.
I'm prepared to kill you for this spyglass.
People are gonna die. Oh, that's too much. Well, I'll take these, I guess. This'll do.
Nick, the armor, you could find something that shields made of like stainless steel. That would, it kind of has like a cusp, kind of like a knight a little bit, but it's there's that. There's a helmet that kind of shrouds your cranium with like something in the middle. I'm not sure exactly what sort of style you're looking for.
I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily give me any armor or anything. Just something that I don't know. Let me
there are
look
like
up
head
what
wraps,
you're
right?
talking about. Let me give you some like an idea.
Okay.
For...
As you look for that Ildjor, as you're perusing the state of Marianne's shop, various antiques and sort of handcrafted statues are in the midst. A lot of patchwork, blankets, pillows, and quilts are also in addition. Some makeshift kind of clothing. She is a human individual, so a lot of this clothing is passed down.
Not my size.
Not your size. That's something you'd have to special order that. A lot of the stitching and a lot of the sort of how it's made is of human culture. So even then, it would be somewhat interesting to see a Furbolg in it. As far as little knickknacks and everything, much like the Treant statue you saw, there are various other statues of Treants. Various creatures of Hrathen, such as, owlbears, anything you can really think of. Even some of the Fae variety. You see, like, satyrs, magical creatures, fairies.
Is there any creatures that I see that I'm unfamiliar with? Not the monster manual. Because I think this was what Ildjor would find the most interesting.
I would like you to make a intelligence check.
Oh, it's saving throw. Whoops. Yeah. 11.
Oh, man's got a +0. Damn.
Yeah. I'm not smart, I'm wise.
There is a creature. It stands, what it seems to be although the statue is small, it looks like a gorilla, but with thick white fur and fangs protruding. Picture like a gorilla and an orc mixed together. Fangs protruding from the bottom. It's a very sort of not really well. A lot of detail is missing from the statue, and it's only probably like six inches tall. But it doesn't. You can't think of seeing. You haven't seen this before.
Creature
Ever.
like this before?
Yeah, even in the winter months of the Silverdale, you haven't seen.
Now, out of character, that's a demon, right?
You don't know. I know you're about to fucking spin some shit if I tell you, and your character, so you don't know.
Well, I'm still gonna buy it.
He's already.
I'm still gonna buy it because I don't know what it is. I've never seen this creature like this, Marianne.
Bring it closer. I can't see.
Yo, fine.
She takes her glasses. She grabs it from you. Oh, that's a Yeti. My son made that several months ago.
Oh, it's a Yeti. Did he encounter one up in the mountains?
I don't know the story. I can't seem to remember. Probably he's an adventurer like yourself, I believe.
Oh, well, I hope we have the opportunity of working together with him. That'd be fantastic. Is there like a signature on the bottom of the statue?
No.
Okay, I was just curious. No, but I think I'll take it off your hands. Add it to my collection.
Very well. Let me see that real quick. He takes it from you once more. I'd be willing to let this go for 2 gold, 2 silver.
Oh yeah, I'm game for that.
Did you find out what you were exactly looking for?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like try to get like a take like an old shirt or something and make it myself. And just like something to hang on, I got an idea. I got a picture that kind of demonstrates what I'm wanting to do now.
What's the bottom of a frogmouth helm?
Because I was looking for something that you kind of like a hockey mask almost, where you can put it over your face and like lift it up if you wanted to get it out of the way. But I think I'm gonna go with something different.
Okay. As far as Sylvia and Carlisle go, you guys are currently in like a hospice sort of type deal, helping others. Your medicine checks were actually pretty good. If Carlisle, if you're doing the same thing, you could make the same medicine checks. I thought you were just accompanying Sylvia.
I am. Well, I could, I guess.
Hey, just like that time we cured the Yellow Death.
Bro. Normal? Medicine check. Ooh.
We're on fire with these.
We the healers, bro. Of the cities, yeah. We know what
make 2 more.
City.
Okay.
I sent it to you over Discord, Ryan.
Okay.
More medicine
Okay.
checks.
I see what you're saying.
Bro.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Bro. Oh, come on.
Okay. Thank God.
Those
I got
factor
one
in.
as well.
I'm factoring.
22,
Yeah, the reason why I'm having you roll is I'm factoring in how much the medical care workers are rewarding you, essentially.
I got the same nat 19 twice. That's fucking nice.
1,400.
They give you, Sylvia, 4 gold, and Carlisle, you take 8 gold. They also, for helping out the sick during this time, offer you refuge, or if anything, if medical attention is, if you're desperate for medical attention, you can take them to this hospice in the western part of the city, or the southwestern part of the city where you're at, for not like a full sort of like treatment, but like an evaluation and somewhat of a treatment. Not, you know, it's hard for me to explain, but
It's like an express care, not a hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll heal you halfway.
well, not exactly that, but I mean like
They'll make
I gotta
sure.
figure out the I gotta figure out the intricacies.
Anything more will cost you.
It's intermediate.
Y'all got
care.
insurance?
They'll make sure you're not dying immediately.
But yeah, yeah. And Narian, something like that. If you're looking for like just cloth
I could just make it.
with what?
I mean, a knife and an old shirt or some cloth or something.
The material cloth is really cheap.
Yeah. So I could just buy some cloth and then make it with a knife.
It would
Cut it
be-
out with a knife.
I mean, it'd be like a silver piece for like a good
Okay.
amount of cloth.
That's fine.
And you're making a mask with this, or?
Yeah.
I think that's it, right? I don't think everybody's kind of gotten what they want.
Yeah.
I did have one more thing I was gonna do.
Okay.
Do barber shops exist?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find one.
I might need to change up your look, huh? Also, I have, referring to the book, I have also bought caltrops and 10 feet of chain.
Okay. Narian, as you wander the streets, you eventually do find a barbershop, a hole-in-the-wall place. As you walk in, there is only one person currently getting their hair cut. He's that of a human individual. The barber himself is of elvish descent. Appears to be young, but very well could be middle-aged. As you step in, the bell rings within the shop. I'll be with you in 1 moment. As he finishes up, giving a very mediocre, not mediocre, but very basic cut to this human individual. Doesn't appear to be doing a bad job. The human pays him. They shake hands, and the human walks out. And the elvish man, upon kind of cleaning up around, you know, sweeping up the hair and everything. All right, who's next? You?
How much is it for a cut?
A gold piece.
A gold piece.
Depending on when you would get done.
Just make me unrecognizable.
As
and I'm gonna flick him 2 pieces of gold.
Plastic surgeon's down the
You want
road.
me to cut your face?
No, well, obviously, I mean with my fucking hair.
Right. Well, you said make me unrecognizable, but he doesn't even know you, so like.
well, looking
You
at
could still
unrecognizable as
get an idea.
as a being.
looking at you, you don't have any facial hair, so there's nothing you can really trim up. But
Just my hair. My hair is like down to my mid back, I think now.
Yeah. As you sit in the chair, several minutes goes by, and you can hear him and see him kind of. You can see the hair falling down at your feet as he begins to cut. And before too long, you know, he finishes up, kind of wipes everything down, wipes your face. This rush of cold hits your skin as you're not as warm as you once were. The absence of hair being the reason. As he scoots the chair around and you look upon the mirror, he basically gave you picture like 80s Metallica. Now picture late 90s Metallica.
Okay.
Just gave you, he just shortened up, didn't really give you a fade really, but just kind of like my haircut, but like longer, and it kind of like comes out to the side, and it's more so amongst like the human culture. It's like what a human would get, not so much as an elf.
Yeah.
You're not dissatisfied. You feel like a different person.
Definitely.
As the elf, he says, you may want to perhaps grow a beard, or at least do something about the face. I can only do so much with your hair.
I just wanted the hair, and well, you know us elves, we can't exactly grow much on the face.
No, but you could certainly try, I think. I mean, I don't know much about the dark elf culture, but perhaps.
Well, it is appreciated, and I'll shake his hand.
Very well. Hope to see you again. As takes your gold, shake hands. You venture out.
And I'm just gonna tie this mask around my neck so I can pull it up if I wanted to.
Okay. Is your hair
For some
exposed?
reason,
Is your hair exposed, or can you not see? You can only see like. Do you have the mask
My
on?
hair
essentially?
would be. It goes like up to here,
Okay.
and then the eye holes would be there, and it kind of just comes down and covers my, in like a rough triangle.
Okay. So it's essentially you made what you sent me, kind of.
More or less, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
for some reason, when you were describing his hair, Ryan, for some reason it made me think of like, if you guys remember Metalocalypse.
When
God.
When they got
Monkey
haircuts?
No, just their hair, like they're
Like
like the main
Nathan
character.
Explosion.
Yeah.
I don't remember them getting haircuts, but oh yeah, this is a good meme idea for sure. As everybody kind of does their business, Arosi, you make the necessary purchases. Eventually, several hours goes by, and you all kind of meet up once again, one by one, essentially, as you go and you've dispersed out. You've told everybody, you've told each other where you're gonna go. And if there's nothing else you guys would like to do, assuming that you guys all come together.
Yep.
And as you all come
We're
together,
meeting up at the barracks, or not the barracks, the stable.
yes, I would assume so. And as you all meet up, this individual adorned in Anarian's clothes. You said you're like wearing the mask, basically, right?
No, I'm not. I've got it
Oh.
around my neck at the moment.
Gotcha.
I keep it there so I can pull it up if I want to wear it.
Gotcha. Okay. This individual adorned in Anarian's clothes adorned in an Aryan's face, sporting a fresh, new, modern haircut.
Wow. Looking clean.
Not sure if you'll fool anybody with that, but it's a good try.
For my hood. Well,
It's a good thing you got the mask.
you all recognize my clothing. Not everyone will.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well,
Boy, I
it
like
does
what you
make you
did
look
there.
quite different. And another thing for concealing your identity. What should we call you when we're in Star Strider Hold?
Well, ever since I left home, I've always gone by Neron for the most part,
Right.
so that should work.
Okay.
Neron it is.
As the party, as Arot sees you specifically, kind of showing off your new trinkets and new things you bought, mulling over exactly how, I don't know if you have a plan for these particular things, but kind of,
I'll leave it as a just an in the moment sort of thing. But I do have just so that we know, I do have chain, a grappling hook, 50 feet of rope. I have now 20 pittons actually, and some caltrops.
okay.
My man's ready to climb a fucking cliff, bro.
Iljor sporting a statue of an Aryan. You recognize it as a Yeti, as you have seen maybe one or two in the mountains of the Diaker. This low, I was going to say low poly, but low detail, like
Basically looks low poly.
this low detail 6-inch statue of a Yeti. It's so Iljor to own something like this.
He's just collecting action figures, man.
Pretty much. Which the tree
Dude,
statue's
Mayor-
back in your hut, right, with your mom?
Yeah, I think I left it with mom.
Okay.
But Marianne's collectible figures.
Yeah.
Her brand will
Yeah,
take
this is
over
just
the
the first
world
set.
of Hrathen.
So, if everybody's fully done what they'd like to do in Thaldor,
Let's go.
packing up the carriage, only spending a few hours in Thaldor, kind of reminiscing a little bit along the way, going down to the southern stables, departing through the city, exiting the northern stables, on the road to Lothloren, or Starstrider Hold, as it once was. And that is where we will end session.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, good session.